Hey, good morning, Willie Will. Oh, Willie Will, you're awesome. You are awesome. Yes, you are. Love my Willie Will. Yes, I do. Feeling. How's your morning going, Willie Will? Good morning to you. How's your morning going? Feeling. I'm feeling good this morning, anyways. Topic: feeling like you have nothing. Good morning, wisdom. Good morning, sister. Sister, how are you? How are you doing? I'm waiting on some more people to get in here. And then we're going to get started on our topic. Yeah. Okay. Let me put it on. Feeling like you have nothing to live for. We all feel like that sometime, right? Good day to you also. Yeah. I'm doing pretty good. Hot here today. Going to be like, good morning, Xanabal. How are you? Make sure you guys thumbs up the live after you come in. It's going to be like 96 here today. 96. It's hot. It's always hot here. Ugh. I'm getting where I can't stand hot weather anymore. Yeah. How you doing today, Xana, whatever it is? Yeah. How you doing this morning or afternoon or wherever you're coming from? Yeah, smash that like button if you have not so. Yeah, smash that like button. It is free. It is free to smash that like button. It don't cost a thing. Yep, it don't cost nothing. Just smash it. Smash it. It don't cost nothing. Don't just come in and stare. Smash that like button. Yes. Let me see what wisdom is saying. Come on, message. Come on up. So I decided I wanted to know Victoria's Secrets and Auntie. When I tell you I love her panties, they fit just right. I can drop it low now and pick it up. You know what? You're awesome. You are horrible, Willie Will. That is bad. You are bad. Victoria's Secrets, Willie Will. We're gonna talk today about when you're feeling like you have nothing to live for. I'm going to wait a couple more minutes and then I'm not going to wait no more. I'm going to get started with my topic. Yeah, we're going to wait a few minutes though. So how you doing today, Wisdom? How's everything going for you? What time is it there, Wisdom? You still here? Thank you, Xanabad, for still being here. How's the weather going from where you at, Zanata? I hope I'm saying your name right. How's the weather going so far? I'm hoping you have an awesome morning, afternoon, whatever time is there. 11 a.m. Wow. Okay. It's 6:30 a.m. here. I'm trying to wait. I'm gonna give somebody 5 more minutes to get in here. I'm gonna get started, and then I'll just start all over because I be wanting to get my day started. And by waiting on people when they normally yesterday everybody was in here on time. The house was nice and it was a nice couple people in there. Yeah. So yeah, let me get started in a few minutes. I'm glad everybody having an awesome morning, afternoon, or whatever time is it there. Yeah. I've been up since 5 o'clock. I don't use an alarm clock. God just wake me up 4:45 to 5 o'clock. I'm up. Say my prayer. Thank God for waking me up in the morning, and I get started with my day. I meditate for a few minutes, and then I just get started. Yeah. Nobody don't want to thumbs up their live wisdom. You know how people are. They come in here and wait till you get a couple more people so they can grab. That's how it is. Wisdom is sad, but it's true. Oh, we got to pray for those type of people too. Whenever you come into somebody's live stream, you support always. That's the first thing I do when I go into somebody's live stream. I always make sure I thumbs up the live stream because that's just showing respect to the host. You don't just come in and just grab, grab, grab. When you grab, grab, grab people, it doesn't last because usually they end up falling off. So always thumbs up no matter what it is. Just thumbs up the live stream. It don't cost $1 to thumbs up the live stream. It's really free. And I thank God it's free because if it costs, I would never have any likes because people don't want to pay money no more to thumbs up the live stream. They just do their thing. Well, I'm going to get started because it don't look like people are running behind or whatever. But today, like I said, um, feeling like you have nothing to live for. There's a lot of people in life feel like they don't have anything to live for, even though if God woke you up this morning, that's a reason that He woke you up. So that's a purpose on this earth. You have a purpose on this earth, so that's a reason to be happy that you're living. Mostly people didn't wake up this morning, so their purpose is all gone. So don't ever feel like there's nothing to live for. There's a lot of things to live for. There's a lot of reasons to live. There's a lot of people get overwhelmed with their life. There's a lot of people feel that there's no meaning of the word living. But when you always think back to yourself and say, you know what? God got me here living for a reason. So I'm going to rejoice and be happy that I'm living, because mostly people have not is not living. So we got to be happy we living. So don't ever question yourself, why are you living? What is the purpose of you living? You're here for a reason. So you should be happy you're here for a reason. Be happy that you're enjoying life. Enjoy life if you're not enjoying life, because you could be dead. So there's a purpose for us living. There's a purpose for us still breathing. So we got to be happy that we're feeling like this. So don't ever feeling like there's no reason for you not to live. There's a reason for all of us to be living, because we're breathing, we're achieving, so we're living. We got to live. We got to live our life to the fullest. I don't care what's going on in your life. I don't care what things seem like, how things feel. We all get that way sometimes and say, you know what? I'm here, but why am I here? But you should never question yourself or even question God why you're here. It's a reason why we're here. We're here for a reason. So love who you are. I live my life with happiness. Absolutely, wisdom. We got to live our life with happiness. Don't feel sad about nothing. And don't feel like there's no reason to live, because there's always a reason to live. God woke me up this morning. No matter what I'm going through, I'm still living. And there still is a reason to live. Maybe things don't look right now for you, but you got to wait on God. He will fix those things in your life. Don't rush Him to fix it. It's coming along in His time, not our timing. Like I said, God is an on-time God. He's never late. He's never too early. He's just on time. So don't ever say you have no reason to live. Good morning, Brandon. How are you? Good morning, Rosie. How are you? Make sure you guys thumbs up the live stream as you come in. Yeah. So don't ever say there's no reason to live, because there is a reason to live. I went to a lady's house yesterday. A little girl. She was 10 years old. She was telling me she had no reason to live. God is good to me, and my absolutely, He's good to me and my kids too, sis. And she was telling me she had no reason to live. She had nobody. I made it to one thing. Absolutely, that's wonderful. Congratulations to you, Rosie. You got to do things the right way now. If you made it to, I know. If you made it to, I know really well. If you made it to 1,000, you continue on doing it the right way, and you just got to continue on loving and doing things the right way. Don't go and do things wrong. Do it the right way when you're doing stuff. Congratulations to you. Awesome. But yeah, we got to learn to don't say you don't want to live. Just be grateful. Be happy that you're living. Like I was saying, I was at this little girl's house yesterday, and she was saying she didn't want to live yesterday. She said she had no purpose of living. There's always a purpose to live. And this is the little girl that cuts her wrist. This is the one I go see time to time and see how she's doing. And she'd have cut her wrist all over the place. It's just everywhere. She just all messed up. And that's why I'm doing the topic today on, she said, why is she living? And why am I still living? I told her, you're living because God wants you here. You have a purpose here. God woke you up this morning, so that's the reason why you're living. Don't say you're not living. We all are living for a reason. God still got us here, so don't ever say you don't know why you're living and you don't know why things are happening to you. Things happen for a reason. When things happen in your life, they happen for a reason. There's no mistake that God makes. So people say, oh, they did it for mistakes. No, when things happen, it's for a reason they happen. Like if something happened to me, it's a reason things happen. If something happened to you, it's a reason that happened. So don't ever say, oh, I don't know why that happened. It's a reason things happen. So be happy that you're living. Be happy that you're breathing, because there's a lot of people didn't wake up this morning and wanted to breathe. There's a lot of people didn't wake up this morning and wanted to see. There's a lot of people didn't wake up this morning and wanted to talk. So be happy that you're breathing. Be happy that you are alive. Achieve and go with that. Do something with that you're living. Be happy. Don't ever say that you're not happy that you're living and why are you living. We get to that point sometimes wondering why things happen to us, but we shouldn't question nothing about why things happen. Feeling like you have nothing to live for. Don't never feel like you have nothing to live for. I used to get like that, because I'm not going to say I didn't get like that. I used to get like, why am I living? What is the purpose? I mean, people are angry. People are doing this to me. Why am I living? God got you here for a purpose. That's why you're living. Good morning, Kenya. How are you, love? Yeah. So don't ever question God, or don't ever question yourself while you're living. We all here for a reason, not a season. So if we're here for a reason, God got us here to be living. God got us here to achieve. God got us here to follow our dream. I showed your channel love. Yeah. So be good to one another. Don't go around hating on people. Be happy that you're living. Be happy that you're breathing. There's a lot of people that didn't wake up this morning, but we're here. We're here to love one another. We're here to encourage one another. When people are falling apart, when they think that they can't go on, you be the person that to encourage them. Thank you so much, Kenya. You be a person to encourage them and say, hey, you can go on. You got a reason to live. God got you here. When you people see people falling apart, tell them to get back up and start all over again. It is not the end in the world when you go through stuff. I go through stuff every day, but let me tell you something. I'm still living. I'm still breathing. I'm still doing what God wants me to do. I'm not going to stop living because of what people say or how things are going in my life. Everything is not ice cream and cake in my life. And I don't wish things to be ice cream and cake, because just because I'm a Christian, things is not going to always go good. But you know what? I still got to accept the good with the bad. Shout out to my sister and brother of God. Absolutely, Rosie. Yeah. So don't worry about things that go on in life. Don't worry about the small thing. Don't sweat those things. Don't sweat them. Don't say why are you here. I used to question, why am I here? What is the purpose of me living? If I'm here, there's a purpose why I'm living. I don't know that purpose yet, but God gonna reveal it. Maybe my purpose is, like I said, motivating you guys, encouraging you guys, letting you know that God is good and God is good all the time. Some people don't know God is good. Some people haven't even experienced God because they don't want to know Him. They are so lost in the world. There's a lot of people that's lost. They don't know nothing about God. But I'm trying to tell you, as a Christian, get to know God if you don't know God. Get to know Him. He is awesome. He is wonderful. He's amazing. He's my father, sister, brother. He's everything to me. Something that I'm lacking. Like I'm lacking a husband right now. So God is going to be my husband right now. So don't ever say, why are you living? Feeling like there's no reason to live. Because there are a reason to live. There's a reason to live. Just because things you go through obstacles and changes and heartache, sometimes we all go through obstacles, changes, and heartache. And sometimes you get to the point and you say, you know what, why am I here? Why am I living? Is there a purpose? Yes, there's a purpose. You're living because God got you living. God got you here for a reason. So you got to be good to one another. You got to love one another. I can't believe it. God's going to reveal it. Might call you Mama Tricia. Can I call you Mama Tricia? Yeah, you can call me Mama Tricia, Rosie. Yeah. So God got us breathing. God got us believing. We just got to be faithful to God and do the right thing. So don't ever question why you living. There's a reason why you living. Because let me tell you something. There's a lot of people that want to be living this morning, but their time had expired here on earth. So don't go around questioning yourself why you living. There's a reason why you're living. We're breathing. We're living. We're doing the right thing. You're welcome. Yeah. So continue on being that good person that you are. Continue on following your dream. Don't say, I don't know why I'm here. Don't say, I don't have no dream. Don't doubt who you are. Some people doubt who they are. Some people doubt that they're never going to get nowhere. Don't doubt that. God didn't make doubters. You doubt yourself. That's why things happen. Don't doubt who you are. I used to be the type of person, the reason why I say things the way what I say, because I used to be the type of person to doubt everything. What if that don't happen? What if this don't happen? If you keep doubting yourself, things are not going to happen the way you want it. You're going to always think, why am I here? Why am I living? Because you're doubting everything. So you're wondering why you're here. If God woke you up this morning, that's a reason to praise Him. Always stay positive. Absolutely, sissy. We got to always stay positive. Don't do negative. When you start thinking about stuff negative, you're gonna start doing things negative. The negative minds start thinking it. You start doing things negative. You start thinking just the wrong stuff. Don't ever get in the state of mind that you got to sit back and think about wrong stuff. There's a lot of people think about wrong stuff. Then you start thinking about, why am I here on earth? Why am I living? Don't doubt nothing. Don't doubt who you are, because God is beside you always. Absolutely. God is always going to be there with us, no matter through thick and thin, bad or good, whatever we're going through. So don't ever say there's not a God. There's nobody I can turn to. There's always somebody you can turn to. Even though you don't see God, even though you don't see Him, He's there to listen to you. When you're going through situations that you don't have no control of, always remember that God is in control of your life. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Always remember that. Thank you. So, me and my kids, thank you, love. You're amazing. Yeah. So don't ever think that your God is not here. He's here for us. He's here to lift us up when we're falling down. You can't count on people here to lift you up because they're not going to lift you up. If you feel like you can't go on, just always remember you can go on. Always remember there's a God that you can talk to when nobody else is around to talk to you. Sometimes you got to talk to him anyway. He wants you to turn to him. When you have a lot of stuff heavy on your shoulders, give it to God. Don't try to keep that stuff on your shoulders because it's not going to get you nowhere. Just continue on praying every day. Continue on loving one another. Be good to one another. Smile every day, even though you don't want to smile. Many days I don't want to smile. Just still smile. Don't listen to negative talk. Absolutely. People listen to negative talk all the time, wisdom. That's why they don't get nowhere. Don't listen to what people say negative about you. That start making you think negative. When you listen to what people say, you start thinking negative. Well, maybe I'm not. Maybe I shouldn't be here. Maybe I shouldn't be living. Maybe I should cut my wrist. Maybe I should do this. Maybe I should commit suicide. When you listen to people negative, there's a lot of people have done something to themselves because they're listening to what people say. We is not in the world to listen to what people say. We are in this world to love one another. We are into this world to love ourselves. Some people don't love themselves. That's why they ask themselves every day, why are they living? Suicide is a sin. Yes, it is. People commit it every day. Suicide is the biggest sin. Don't commit sins. Don't do that. Live. I don't care how your life is going. My life ain't like ice cream and cake. I know. Tell me about it, really well. Yeah. My life is not like ice cream and cake. I have my days. Let me tell you something. I have my days. I'm not going to get on here and act like I'm as perfect. Far from as perfect. God is perfect. I'm just telling you that God wants you to still live. Always do what will make you happy. Always do what will make you happy. Go do something with yourself. Go buy you that favorite dress. Go out to dinner by yourself. Go to the park and meditate. That's what I do. When I feel overwhelmed and I think I can't go on with stuff, situations that's going on in my life, I go to the park by myself and I meditate. Don't commit suicide. Hey, Richard Adventures, how are you? Make sure you thumbs up the live if you have not. So, yeah, don't go around committing suicide. Love who you are. I don't care how God really was. Sorry for the delayed response. A coworker was talking to me. Oh, don't worry about it, Kenya. Yeah, so, yeah, love who you are. Don't go around saying you don't love who you are. You got to love who you are. Don't say you don't wish you don't wish you was here. Like the girl was telling me yesterday, she was dead. Don't ever wish those things because sometimes you got to forget. You got forget fake relations. Absolutely, we got to forget fake relationships. Absolutely, wisdom, because they're gonna come and go in our life. And when those fake relationships come and go in our life, let them go. Don't hold on to fake relationships because it's going to cause you heartache and pain. You don't want to be that way. You want to move on, and you want to move on where God wants you to be at. Sometimes you think you're not where you want to be at, but you know what, you're there. I have down moments, but I always make sure I have things to look for. Absolutely, Richard. I have them too. Just because I'm a Christian doesn't mean that I don't have down moments. I do. I have them all the time. I would be a fool to tell you I'm sitting on here telling you that I don't feel down about stuff. I do it all the time. But you know what? When I feel like that, I get on my knees and pray, or I go in my little corner of the room or somewhere and meditate about my life, asking God, where's my life going? Because we all gonna get that way sometime. Because if you say you don't get that way, you're lying. We all get that way. We're human. We're gonna get that way. We're gonna feel down about situation. We're gonna feel down about how our lives is going. We just got to lift ourselves up sometime and say to ourselves, "Hey, devil, you are a liar." Devil wants you to feel that there's no way, no reason to live. I love. Thank you so much, Rosie. Yeah, we got to feel that we got a reason to live. Everybody got a reason to live. Oh wow, yeah, we got a reason to live. We all got a reason to live, no matter what it is. We go through stuff. My last video as a trailer of what I'm going to is the weekend gonna be hard. Hold on, let me see. My last video as a trailer of what I'm going to at the weekend gonna be hard, Bob, but I know it. I know a holiday. You'll be just fine, Richard. You just gotta trust and believe in God that He'll help you through whatever you're going through, sweetheart. And just continue on believing in God, continue on achieving, and continue on praying every day. We don't pray every day. That's why we get that type of thought in our mind that we don't know why we're living, while we're achieving. Sometimes we got to pray a little bit more, get on our knees a little bit more, cry sometime if you have to, because let me tell you something, there's nothing wrong with crying. People always say you're a wimp when you cry. No, you're not a wimp when you cry. Good morning, Khadijah. How are you doing today? Make sure you thumbs up the live, sister, as you come in if you want to. Yeah, you'd be fine. Sometimes you have to cry sometimes, but just because you cry, that doesn't mean that doesn't make you a wimp. Mostly people call you a wimp because you cry. You cry. Sometimes you cry those happy tears. Sometimes you cry sad tears. It's okay when you cry. Just cry them out. I got butterflies in my tummy for weekend as I'm a part of a huge event. Absolutely. Wow. I think you'll be okay, Richard. Just come to continue on trusting and believing. Yeah, so just be good to each other. Don't go around bashing each other. Don't down people, because we get enough of that every day in life, downing people. When you're a good person, stay that good person. And don't say that you don't want to live. Don't say you don't have nothing to live for. Because if God woke you up this morning, you should be living. You should be breathing. You should be achieving. That's the reason why we are here. That's the reason why we love one another. We got to love one another to the end. We got to encourage each other. We got to pick people up when they're falling down, because people are going to fall down. We should be uplifting one another. Absolutely, Willie. We got to uplift each other every day, not sometime every day. Uplift each other. When you see somebody sad is going through situations that they can't handle, be that shoulder for them to cry on. Be those arms that you can hug them and let them know that everything's going to be all right, sister. Everything's going to be all right, brother. Let them know these things. So many people are so angry and mean with other people. That's why people don't let you know when you feel not around, when you're feeling bad. I smile when I sleep. Absolutely. We got to smile all the time, even through the good and the bad times. Richard says, I got butterflies. Hold on. Sometimes my mom cannot go to church, so I watch it live on YouTube. I watch live on YouTube also. We can do that sometime. That's amazing. Do that sometime. You don't always have to go to church to be a Christian, but you make sure you pray it up. Make sure you listen to what God is telling you. Watch it on TV. I watch T.D. Jakes on TV all the time. He's a bishop. I love him. I watch him a lot. So there's nothing wrong with that. Good morning, gossip. How are you doing this morning? Make sure you guys thumbs up the live as you come in if you can. That's why I'm important to let our lights shine. People need that power. Absolutely, people does need that power. They need to hear that God is good. God is good all the time, not sometimes. Some people don't know that God is good, so they start doing the most. God is good all the time. Hey, sissy, how are you? That's okay. That's okay. Love you, sis. Um, Finding purpose is the key, even when things are bad. Knowing your particular purpose and working towards it. Qualifying. If you don't know what your purpose is, spend free time figuring it out. Absolutely. Spend free time figuring it out with God. Let God know that He's in control of your life. Don't try to fix it yourself. Sometimes people try to fix things themselves and they get nowhere with it. Don't try to fix things yourself. Yes, God bless. That's how I get through. Absolutely, sis. I understand. Good morning, sissy. I love you. Yeah, I didn't get to call you, but I will today. I know you want to beat me up. Don't do it. I'll be so busy. Since I went to see this little girl last night. That's why I didn't get to really call you. She was going to commit suicide. No. Listen to me. I went to see this girl yesterday evening. I stayed over there about 3 or 4 hours yesterday. She wanted to commit suicide at her home, and she was saying, why is she living? What is the purpose? And I sat down and talked to her for a long time. And I told her, you have a purpose. If you're living, if you're breathing every day, you have a purpose. So I told her, you know what? There's a purpose why you're living. So just be gentle to yourself. Don't cut yourself. She had cuts all down her. I like your backdrop. It's very warm. Oh, thank you so much, love. Yeah. So always remember. I told her always remember to pray every day. So we prayed. I held her hand. I hugged her, and I was her shoulder to cry on yesterday. Like I said, I keep trying to tell you, sis. I go out every now and then to homes, even though that I'm not at the workplace where I'm supposed to be. I'm still on call to go to people places and still see about them. So that's where I was at. I'm still a busy little lady, even though I was going to get on yesterday. That's the reason why I didn't get on yesterday afternoon, because of the situation. But like I said, when you have problems going on, when you feel that you have no reason to live, get on your knees and pray. And always think to yourself, well, God woke me up this morning, so that's a reason to live. God started me on my way, so that's a reason to live. So don't ever say there's no purpose. We all have a purpose here. I don't know what your purpose is, but I know what my purpose is. So we all have a purpose while we're living, while we're achieving, while we are breathing. Don't worry about nothing. Just leave it to God. Stop worrying so much about stuff. So many people worry about so much stuff that they have no control over. You don't have control over the way your life is. God only have control over your life. But we got to live our life to the fullest. We got to be happy that we're living. Don't go around being angry. Don't go around being mean. Just be happy that you're living. I don't care which way your life is going. I don't care what's going on in your life. Still be happy you're living. Be happy that you're breathing. So many people didn't wake up this morning. But you woke this morning and you're complaining about everything in the name of Jesus. Stop complaining about everything. Stop it. Just live. Just live. Just live. Just live. We just got to live sometime. Don't worry if that didn't work out for you. Don't worry if that didn't work out for you. Things gonna work out, but it's in God's timing. It's not our timing. Sometimes things is not our timing yet. But that doesn't mean it doesn't happen. That doesn't mean you say you don't want to live. You still live. You still live through the good, through the bad. We all gonna go through something in life that we're not happy about. But guess what? As long as God is in control of our lives, He got us. He would never leave us nor forsake us when we're going through crazy stuff. And let me tell you something, I go through crazy stuff on a regular, but I would never say to myself that I don't want to live no more because I'm going through crazy stuff. I'm going to continue on living, achieving, and breathing and do what God wants me to do because He got me in this world for a reason. Because if He didn't, I'd be dead already. You know what I mean? So we got to live for today, not tomorrow. Love who you are as a person, your character, your body, your soul, your spirit. Love it. Because nobody's not going to love you the way you love you. Always remember that. Love don't love nobody like that song say, and it really doesn't. That's why you got to love yourself sometime. All right? Do that. Um, I have hate moments, but tell myself I hate is bad word, so I learned to not hate and joke about it makes me guilt. Right. Don't have that hate moment in your life, Richard. We all go through that situation sometimes. Like I said, sometimes I don't wanna forgive people when they have done the worst to me. But you know, me and as a Christian, I have to forgive people. And I have to move on from that situation and don't go back and think about it no more. Because like I said, I have problems with that forgiving stuff, because people have done the worst to me, Richard. So I have a problem with forgiving. But you know what? As I become more and more as Christian, like as what God want me to be, I got to learn to forgive them and move on. Move on. Because if I didn't forgive people, I wouldn't get nowhere. If you stand still, you're gonna stand still if you don't forgive people. You're not gonna move. You're not gonna prosper. You're gonna stand still. We got to forgive people if we want our blessings. We got to forgive them. I don't care what they've done to you, because like I said, people have done the most to me, but I still forgive them. I don't hold on anger because anger is a sin. Don't do that. I understand the Lord. He's awesome. Absolutely, He's awesome all the time. Richard said, I know hate can turn to anger, depression, so I learned turn the other cheek. Absolutely. And that's so hard sometimes, Richard, to turn to the other cheek. But sometimes we got to do that. That's the only way we're going to achieve. That's the only way we're going to grow. Because you stop growing when you stop believing in yourself. You stop growing when you hating one another. You stop growing when you're not loving people like you're supposed to do. You stop growing in Christ. You stop growing. If you don't believe it, you better read the Bible about it. You got to grow. If we want to grow, we got to believe in people. We got to believe in each other. We got to love one another. Water under the bridge. Absolutely. So continue on doing what you got to do. Hi, Trisha and Chat. You're up early. It's 4 a.m. here. Really? No, not here, honey. It's almost 7 o'clock here. Good morning to you. Make sure you thumbs up the live as you come in, Brian. It doesn't cost a thing. It is free, sweetie. Just thumbs it up for me, the girl here. I noticed once that argue, if you ignore, they give up. They give up, Richard. They'll give up on you. If you continue on feeding into an argument, they're never going to give up. Just do who you got to do. Do who you are. Be who you are. Be that gentle person. Be that kind person. God made kind and gentle people. He didn't make people to go around hating on. Thank you so much, sweetheart. He didn't make people to go around hating on one another. When you're feeling some type of way about somebody, just go pray about it. Let me tell you something. I feel some type of way about a lot of people, but you know what? I don't hate them. I just continue on giving them a chance to get their lives together and still love on who they are as a person. People are going to hurt you, as you know. People are going to mistreat you, as you know. People are going to thumbs down your life. People are going to do it all. But you got to pray for those type of people and keep it moving like I do. I keep it moving. I don't sit around dwell on a thumbs down. I don't sit around dwelling on how people feel about me, because if I dwell on the way people feel about me, I'm not going to get nowhere in this world. You're not going to get nowhere in this world. Don't dwell on people hating on you. Don't dwell on people doing you wrong, because God will take care of them. Like I keep telling you, sweet people, you're good people, you're wonderful people. God going to make them your footstool. If you trust and believe, you got to trust and believe in God and know that God is in control of your life. Don't worry about these people here on earth that's trying to steal your joy, because that's what they're trying to do. I'm off to make some t-shirts design, putting my talent to use. You have a blessed day. And you do the same thing. Make sure you come back and visit again, Richard. Don't be a stranger to your sister here, all right? Yeah. So don't worry about people like that. You just continue on living. You continue on breathing. Don't stop breathing. Thank you. Don't stop breathing. Don't stop living. Don't stop achieving. I don't care what comes your way. We're gonna have things coming our way. We're gonna have obstacles come our way. But just don't throw in the towel. God don't want you to throw in the towel yet, because you still got some living to do. Don't say there's no reason to live. There is a reason to live. You're living for a reason. If God woke you up this morning, you are a living process. God got you. So be good to one another. Don't say there's no reason to live. Why am I living? Don't question God about why are you living. Don't do that. Get up in the morning and say every day to myself, to yourself, whoever you're going to say it to, and that's God. Say, thank you, Jesus, for waking me up this morning. You didn't have to do it, but you did. So if God woke you up this morning, there's a reason why you should be living. That's a reason why you should be happy. That's a reason why you should be achieving. Don't say, oh, there's no purpose. There's a purpose in everything you do. You're here. I'm here this morning. I would never get up in the morning and don't pray. I would never just get out the bed, take a shower, and don't pray. First thing I do in the morning is say my prayer. Then I get up out my bed and take my shower. Then I go meditate a little bit after I'm nice and clean and fresh. Yeah, we got to do that. Don't say there's no reason. I had the weirdest dream. What is your dream, Rosie? Yeah. So just love people, be good to people, smile every day. Don't say there's no reason to live. Everybody got a purpose here while they're living. Yeah, we get stressed out sometimes. I get stressed out. I get stressed out all the time. I would be a fool to tell you I don't get stressed out. I'd be a fool to tell you I don't get depressed. I'd be a fool to tell you I don't have a mental meltdown. God was in it. What was it? Yeah. I have a meltdown all the time. And when I cry, honey child, I cry a river. You can't stop me from crying. So that's why I would never want to cry on live stream, because when I cry, I would have to press this thing off and say, I'll see y'all later. So when I cry to myself. I cry by myself. If things are bothering me, I do something. I pray to God about the situation. God, tell me, wipe those tears away, sister. You're going to be okay. That must have been a whole dream if God was in it, Rosie. Absolutely. We're waiting on the dream to hear the dream. Yeah. So we got to be good to one another. Don't go around hating people. Don't go around hating on each other. Lift people up when they're falling down. When people say they don't have no reason to live, tell them there is a reason to live. Tell them God woke you up this morning. Tell them, encourage them. Give them a hug. Tell them that you love them, and love them for real. Don't go around saying I love somebody and you really don't really love them. Don't do that. People want to hear that you love them. People want to hear that you're there for them. It was in the battle of it was the battle if it God and Satan. It was the battle if God and Satan. What about that dream, though? Yeah, so just be good to one another. Wow. Yes, yes, Lord willing. What is the dream about, Rosie, if you don't mind me saying? Yeah, so always remember to pray every day. Don't stop praying. Don't stop believing in yourself. If you stop believing in yourself, it was the future. What about the future? Don't stop believing in yourself. So don't ever feel like you have nothing to live for. I've been in that position before, feeling like that I just don't have nothing to live for. I mean, the family is this way. You know, you just having so much stuff going on in your cloudy mind. God always wins. Through anything that's going on, he's going to win, Rosie. Always remember that. He's going to win over the devil any day. But you got to trust and believe that. So I always feel sometimes that I didn't have a reason to live. Back here some years ago, not now. I used to say, why, things are happening in my way. Why is this happening? Why is that happening? But don't question yourself. Don't question who you are as a beautiful person. It was a battle between God and Satan. Wow, Rosie. Yes, that's something else. Yeah, but God is going to always win through that situation, Rosie, no matter what. Satan may fight the devil, but devil are going to fight Satan. Devil going to fight God, but God is always going to win in the end. Always remember that. Satan is a liar. He always a liar. When you get those crazy thoughts in your mind about Satan, push them out, because that's not God-like. Push them out. Satan wants you to think bad. Satan wants you to do stuff to yourself. Satan wants to think that you're worthless. Satan wants to think that you're never going to achieve. You're never going to get nowhere. But if you believe that type of stuff, you're going to start thinking it. Negative thinking, you're going to start doing negative stuff, saying negative words, cussing, swearing, doing all that stuff that shouldn't be doing. But people start doing that when they start thinking negative. Don't think negative about nothing. God is here to think positive about stuff. You only one can think negative. But if you stay prayed up, you stay on your knees, sit up and pray whatever way you want to pray, just pray. You wouldn't think of those things. We go through things like that. Hey, Grizzly Adam, how are you? Yes, wow. That is the nerve, I tell you. But yeah, we just got to stay prayed up every day. So how you doing this morning, Grizzly Adams? Make sure you thumbs up the live as you come in. I mean, I done seen a lot of people come in, didn't thumbs up the live. The live is so free. It's so free and genuine. Just thumbs it up. Hey, it's free. It don't cost $1. If it costs $1, I can understand you keeping your dollar. But as long as it's free, thumbs it up when you come in. Yeah, so let's learn to love one another, be there for one another, smile every day, even though you want to, and encourage somebody that's going through situations like this, that they don't feel like they don't live, they don't have a purpose here on earth. We all have a purpose here on earth. We got to live it to our last. We got to live today like it's our last, and we got that purpose. We got to smile every day, even though sometimes life gets us down. Life gets me down. My life makes me feel sometimes that I don't have a purpose, but I know I have a purpose. Sometimes I have to question myself, even though God don't want you to question yourself about nothing. But sometimes we have to question ourselves. That's just the way the world is. We have to question ourselves about who we are sometimes. Am I doing the right thing? But I don't question myself to people here on earth. I question myself when it comes to God. I talk to God about, am I doing the right thing? Am I leading the people the right way? And He tell me yes. And I continue on doing what I got to do. I got to continue on living the way God wants me to live. Don't stop living. Don't stop breathing. Don't stop achieving. Continue on doing what God wants you to do. I don't care how hard times get. I don't care what things look like right now. That don't mean it's going to stay that way. So many people look at what their life look like right now. Oh, I don't have a job. Oh, I don't have no money. Oh, I don't have this. I don't have a house. I don't have a car. Don't look at what things look like right now. Think beyond those things. Think that you have a car already. Think that you have money already. Think that your life is going great already. Think all these things. Don't think negative, because when you start thinking negative, you start doing negative things. Like, oh yeah, my life is not going to get better. Oh, I'm not going to have that new car. Oh, I'm not going to never have no money. Oh, I'm never going to get a job. Don't think those things, because when you start thinking them, you're never going to get to nowhere. Start thinking things like ahead of time. Thank you so much, me and my kids. You're awesome. Start thinking them ahead of time. Say, yeah, I'm going to get where I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to get that car. Yeah, I'm going to have bunch of money. Yeah, I'm going to have money to pay my bill. Yeah, I'm going to get me a good job. Say these things. Say them in existence before they even happen. Mostly people don't want to say stuff before it happens. Say it before it happens. I always pray for blessings before they happen. I just do that. I always have done that. These last years, about 7 or 8 years, I always speak things before they happen. It's good to do that. Pray for your blessings even before it happens. Pray that you're going to be, that things going to happen big in your life. Dream big. Mostly people don't dream big, but dream big. Dream big all the time. Don't dream little. When I dream big. I dream of a very, very, very big platform one day. I dream of a very, very big house one day. I just dream big. I dream of having lots of money to take care of my family, friends, whatever. I dream big. I don't dream little. Dream big when you dream. And be positive when you dream. Not only be positive yourself, be positive each and every one of us. You just be positive. Stay positive. How can you dream big and have a negative mind? Have a positive mind when you dream big. Dream, dream, dream. Don't stop dreaming. Don't stop believing in yourself. Don't say there's no reason to live. There's a reason for each and every one of us while we're still living. You may not know your reason yet. If you talk to God, He would tell you your reason why you're still living. I know my reason why I'm living, and I thank God that I'm still living. God's not finished with me yet, and if you're still living, God is not finished with you yet. So always remember, God is not finished with you yet, even though things may seem a little this way, that way, but God is not finished with your life yet. Always remember, there's a reason to live. There's a reason to smile. There's a reason to be happy. Don't go around having a grumpy face. Don't go around not smiling. Don't go around not encouraging one another. Stop being ungrateful. We all need to be grateful for who we are, how we feel about each other. Just be grateful. Stop being ungrateful. It's enough of ungrateful people in the world. Don't do that. Be happy with what you got already. So many people are not happy with what they got. You may not have a lot yet, but don't worry about it. It's coming. But be happy. First of all, be happy for what you got already. That's why mostly people don't like themselves, don't like their lives, don't want to live no more, because they're not happy who they are as a person. They're not happy with what they got, so they feel depressed and they feel that there's no reason to live because they don't have nothing. They're lonely. Don't worry about the loneliness. God's going to send you somebody in your life that's going to fill that lonely space. But you got to sit and wait on Him. Don't try to get anybody out here. Don't do that, because that's the wrong way of doing things. Just going to get anybody. Oh yeah, I'm just going to get this person just to fill that lonely space. I've been alone now going on 3 years. It's okay. I can get anybody I want, but I chose not to get anybody I want. My husband been dead almost 2.5 years. I'm not going to go out here and just get anybody. I can get anybody. I can have a person every day in my life, but who does that? I'm not that type of woman. I'm going to wait on God to send me that person that he chose for me. The person going to love me unconditionally. A person going to understand me and I understand them. A person that's positive. A person that's grateful, not ungrateful. We want somebody like that in our life. Somebody going to lift me up when I'm falling down. You don't want somebody going to tear you down. Some people got people that's tearing them down and they still with those people. That's why so many people don't want to live anymore. Don't live their purpose in life because so many people have tore them down. Don't get with people like that. When you're with somebody like that's going to tear you down and make you feel bad about yourself, you need to move away from that because that's not good for you. Everything you come in contact with is not going to always be good for you. Always remember that. You sure can. I just wait on the Lord. You don't want a Dusty? Absolutely, sissy. I don't want a Dusty. Absolutely, I don't. I want somebody that's going to lift me up when I'm falling down. When I'm feeling these crazy thoughts about why I'm living. Mostly people, when you're feeling these crazy thoughts about why you're living, they're like, well, go ahead and kill yourself then. There's people say that. I was like, really? You don't want to hear that from nobody. Go ahead and kill yourself. You want somebody that's going to lift you up when you're going through these crazy thoughts about why am I still living? What is the purpose of me living? You want somebody to sit down and say, hey, sweetheart, this is the reason why you're living. This is the reason why God got you on earth still. Don't sit around and say, hey, well, you might as well kill yourself if you don't want to live. I hear, let me tell you something, I done heard the most. That's why I bring this stuff to you guys' attention, the things that I heard, the things that I know that people say. Don't get people like that. You are here for a reason. You are here for a purpose. And my purpose is to get in front of you guys and talk to you guys and let you know how good God has been to me. And I am still a working process and he's working on me to be what he wants me to be. He's using me to be what he wants me to be. And I'm waiting on him for that good husband. Whatever comes in my life, I'm going to grab a hold to it when God sends it from heaven. I'm not going to grab along to anything these dusty people like Sissy said. No. So get somebody that's going to love you. Get somebody going to encourage you. Get somebody going to be there for you when you're falling apart. Get somebody to say that they love you. Tell somebody that you love them back. Just get somebody that's going to be genuine to you. Like when you're going through something, people are not there for you when you're going through something. But when you got a pocket full of money, everybody your friend. But when you ain't got nothing, nobody wants to be around you. Sometimes God tests your faith and see how strong you are. He take a lot of stuff away from you and see how strong you are and give you a little bit at a time. Oh, and when you're complaining about that little bit you got, God gonna take that away from you too, because you're not even enjoying what you got already. When God give me a little bit, I'm happy with that little bit because I know sooner or later I'm gonna get more. But you got to be happy with what you got already for the start. Start off with what you got already. Don't stop being so greedy about what God haven't gave you yet. It's just not your time, sister. It's just not your time, brother. But don't be so overwhelmed with situations. God got you. Don't be so overwhelmed with your life thinking that there's no reason to live, because there are a reason to live. We are here for a reason. So it's a reason to live. I used to get like that. I'm not going to get on here and say I'm Miss Perfect Trisha. Absolutely not. I used to get like, hey, well, what is the purpose of me here? I used to say to myself, I ain't got my family around. People turn their back on you. People stab you in the back. And I used to say to myself, wow, I feel like there's no reason to live. Don't feel that way. Don't ever feel that way. I'm living proof to tell you guys, don't feel that way, because we all get that way. We get overwhelmed with stuff, situations that's going on in our life, all types of situations. Because let me tell you something, I'm overwhelmed with situations now. But I tell you guys a little bit at a time. I would never put my whole heart out here on live stream, because people like to see you sweat. When people see you sweat, they're laughing at you, not with you. So get with somebody gonna laugh with you, not at you. Get a good friend that you can talk to about anything, And I got a couple of friends already that I can talk to about anything, and it don't go nowhere. Sometimes you have to test people out and see if your situation that you talk to is gonna go somewhere. Tell them something and see where they're gonna take it to. People will take it to a whole different direction. So you have to get with people that are really going to be there for you. Like I said, that's just how I am. I get with people that's going to be there for me. I'm not going to get there with somebody going to tell me they love me and they don't really love me and they want to be friends with me, but they really don't want to be friends with me. I take friendship really, really serious. You got to call them. You got to call them. Yeah, I do. Yeah, but I take friendship really, really serious. When I got a friend and I talk to that friend, we talk about everything. Everything. And if you're my friend, that should stay with you. You shouldn't get off the phone with me and go say, hey, Trisha said this. Or if I talk to Sis SP and tell her we talking about something, and I get off the phone, I say, yeah, hey, Willie Will, Sis said this. Ain't that something? Oh, she's something. That. Don't do that. That's why so many people are down and out because they think they got people to count on, but they really don't got people to count on. You just got to talk to people sometime and understand who you're talking to, who they really are as a person. You can't go by just by looking at them. Looking is deceiving. You got to talk to people and really find out who that person really is, what their demeanor is, what their spirit is like, because you can find out a lot about a person's spirit just by talking to them. So just be good to people, love one another. Don't go around hating people because there's enough of that in the world already. That's what makes this world go around, a bunch of hating, a bunch of haters and a bunch of people that want you to die, want you to feel bad about yourself. But I tell you as a Christian, don't feel bad about yourself. Things happen, things happen, things happen. That's how it is sometimes. Like I said, God put us to a test sometimes and see how strong we are. Some people are not strong. That's why they commit suicide, because they're not strong. They can't take it. They can't take the world. They can't take what people are saying. They can't take the bashing. But I tell you, as a sister, you better stay strong. You better hold your head up high. No matter what people throw at you, you pick it up and keep on stepping. Don't worry about what people say. You stay encouraged every day. Don't stop being encouraged. Encourage yourself if you have to. Just encourage yourself. Know that God is in control of your life. He will never leave you nor forsake you when you're going through. Good morning, Miss Trisha. How are you today? I am doing fine. Tracy, how are you? Make sure your thumbs at the live, my love. How is that grandson of yours? I'm hoping he's feeling better this morning. Yeah. I think it was your grandson. I think it was yours or just living. One of you guys' grandson was messed up. I go through a lot of people a day, but I think it was yours, Tracy. If so, let me know if that was your grandson. Yeah. So just keep on living, keep on breathing, keep on achieving. Know that God is in control of your life. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Just because people walk out your life, let them walk. Evidently, they wasn't meant to be in your life if they're gone. When I meet great people in my life and they bring me down those people, he is still sleeping so far. Yay. Oh, God, I'm glad I'm hoping he's doing better today than he was yesterday. Yeah. So pray for the people that bashes you. Pray for the people that hate on you. Just pray for those people. Pray for those people that wish you was dead. Pray for those people. Don't go and say, I wish you was dead too. Don't do it back to them. Just pray for them. Everybody needs prayer, even the haters. Just pray for everybody. Just don't go around feeling bad about yourself. Don't go around saying that you wish you was dead. Don't wish those things on yourself. Just be happy who you are as an individual. Don't feel like you don't have nothing to live for, because we all have something to live for. We woke up this morning, so that's a reason to live. I used to feel that way, so I'm telling you guys, don't feel that way about yourself, because it's a bad feeling like you have nothing to live for. Feeling like that everybody done turned their back on you, feeling that your family done left you, just feeling bad about yourself. I used to feel that way. Let me get some water. You guys keep on networking. Keep on networking. Keep on networking. Don't stop networking. So if God woke you up this morning, there's a reason to live. So don't ever say there is not a reason to live, because he woke you up this morning, so there's a reason to live. There's a reason to be breathing. There's a reason to be achieving. So continue on living, continue on breathing, continue on achieving. I used to think it all the time, hey, well, what's my purpose here? I still get like that sometimes. Every now and then. That's why I don't like a lot of free time on my hand. I'm so glad that I don't have a lot of free time. Well, I do. because school is out, so I do. But like yesterday, I went to a house yesterday, and this girl said she had no reason to live. She had no purpose here. And I told her, you have a reason to live. You have a purpose here. And, she said, what is my purpose? And I was just telling her about how God had been good to me. You got to say these things sometimes. Good morning, is being really. Oh, yeah. So just be good to people. Smile every day like I do. I smile every day. I'm a big smiler. Even though things be going wrong in my life, I still smile. You got to smile through the hurt. You got to smile through the pain. God is watching you smile through all this stuff. Don't say, I'm not going to smile through that. Smile through it. I don't care what's going on. But just don't say you don't have no reason to live. Don't say that. It's a reason we all got to live. It's a reason why we all here. It's a reason why we all smiling still. God wants you to smile through your pain. God wants you to smile through the sorrow. God wants you to smile through the depression. So many people be so depressed about situations. Don't let that get you down, sister, brother. Don't let that get you down. Continue on smiling. Continue on lifting your head up. If you got to lift your own self up, lift your own self up. Don't wait on people to lift you up, because mostly people are not going to lift you up. Don't wait for people to tell you they love you, because mostly people are not going to tell you they love you. Don't wait for people to give you a hug. They're not going to give you a hug. Don't wait for people to encourage you, because they're not going to encourage you. Sometimes you just got to encourage yourself. So that's what I do. I encourage myself when I'm feeling down, when I'm feeling like, what, why am I here? What is the purpose? And I think that way still. Just because I'm a Christian doesn't mean I don't think that way, because I think that way still about situations in my life. I still think that way. But that doesn't make me not a Christian, because we're human. We're going to think certain ways about what is our purpose here, or, but we're not supposed to think that way. But like I said, that's why I got so much time on my hand right now, and I get to thinking. I be like, thinking about this, thinking about that, thinking how this gonna go, how that's gonna go for me. But we don't want to think that way. We want to live the right way. We want to live the way that according to the Lord, and be grateful that we're living. Don't ever get that thought that, why are you living? What is the purpose of me being here? We all have a purpose to be here. We all got a purpose to do something that God wants us to do. I don't care what it is. Maybe God calls one of you guys to be a preacher. Maybe God wants you to be single. Some people, God wants to be single. Some people not meant to be with nobody because they're so angry. How you gonna be with somebody and have an angry heart? You can't be angry and want God to bless you with somebody wonderful in your life. So like I said, God didn't make us to be alone, but some people need to be alone because they're so angry in this world. Don't be angry. Don't be bitter. I used to be a bitter person. Bitter about everything. Bitter. I don't care if it's good. I'm still going to find something bitter in it. Something that's not good about that situation. We don't want to put ourselves in that situation. We want to find good in everything we do. Even though when we're going through depression, even though when we feel that we can't go on, we got to find the good in that still. You got to find good in whatever you do. I don't care what it is. If you feel like killing yourself, find good in something. Go do something with yourself. Don't feel those type of ways. I don't never get the feeling about killing myself. I don't want to do that. That is a sin. I don't feel that way. I just feel sometimes, what is the purpose sometimes? But I would never say I'm going to take my life. Absolutely not. Trisha loved living, but sometimes you get down and out and say, wow, why? But don't ever stop living. Don't ever get those thoughts like I used to get. I get thoughts like, hey, you know what? Feeling like you have nothing to live for. I just feel that way. We all got something to live for. We got to smile every day through the hurt, through the pain, through the sorrow, through whatever we're going through. We got to smile through it. How sometimes you have to smile through stuff that's going on in your life. Don't stop smiling just because you're going through stuff. Get on live stream and smile. Go somewhere and eat. Go somewhere and get that nice outfit. Go get that piece of jewelry that you want. Just do something for yourself. Mostly people don't do a lot for themselves. That's why they feel these type of ways. They don't do it a lot. They do too busy helping somebody else. But when it's their time to get help, nobody don't want to help them. I used to feel that way. I say help everybody all the time. But when it's my time to help somebody, when I needed help, nobody was never there. But I'm always giving this person this, giving them that. But when it was my time, nobody wasn't around. That goes for family too. Family wants you to do all you can do for them. But when it's your time for help, they ain't nowhere around. They ain't nowhere to be seen. But it's okay. That's how things are sometimes. But we got to understand, we got to still keep growing. We don't want to fall apart because our family not around. We don't want to fall apart because we don't have nobody to talk to. But there's always somebody to talk to. You can always talk to God. Just because you don't see him nor hear him or feel him. He's still around with us all the time. When we're going through these situations that we don't think there's no purpose for us living, there's no purpose for us smiling. When we're going to think about negative stuff, go talk to God about it. Talk to him about, you know what I'm talking about, being negative. God, please take this, remove this from me. Remove these type of thoughts from me. You don't want to think negative. So when you start thinking negative, you start doing negative things. Negative thinking, start doing everything negative. Talking negative, saying this negative. You don't want to feel that way. You want to lift yourself up. Sometimes you got to lift your own self up. Because like I said, people are not going to lift you up all the time. People are not going to be there for you. People are not going to call you and say, hey, are you all right? When I call myself a friend of somebody, and when I see them feeling down, I'm going to call them and say, hey, you all right? Like I'm going to call sis today, even though she think I'm not. I'm going to call them. I'm going to ask people, are you okay? Like if we were talking, are you okay? Are you feeling okay? Are you angry about something? What's going on in your life? Let's talk. And when you talk to that person, you want to just talk to them. You don't want the world to be listening to you. So you don't go, when you tell somebody something, you don't go back and talk to somebody that's about the same situation. That's between you. That's how you gain friendship. That's how you keep friendship. Mostly people going through situation, the other person go tell the other person about the situation. Do you know she said she wanted to kill herself? But you're supposed to be that person's friend. Don't do that to people. That's called a backstabber. You don't want to be a backstabber. You don't want to be two-faced. You just want to be somebody's friend. You want to be that person that shoulder to cry on when they meet you. Mostly people don't want you to cry on their shoulder. They don't want you nowhere not around them. So they end up leaving you. They don't want to be around you. So just always lift yourself up. Always pat your own self on the back when you're going through stuff. Always feel good about yourself. Always lift yourself up. Always encourage your own self. Even though people are not going to encourage you, people are never going to encourage you. Always encourage your own self. Always say, I am doing wonderful. I am a great person. I am wonderful. I'm beautiful. I'm amazing. Say these things. Say these encouraging words to yourself. People don't encourage themselves. They're so busy beating themselves up other than encouraging themselves. You can't beat yourself up in here. You got to encourage yourself. They say that I'm going to be better. Even though things are falling apart for me, I know that they're going to get better. Don't say I think they're going to get better. Say I know they're going to get better for me. I know that God is in control of my life. I know He loves me. Even though people don't love me, even though people hate me, say God loves me. God's going to always love me. God's never going to turn His back on you. Even though people in the world are going to turn their back on you, just still say encouraging words that God's love you. And God do love you. You got to say these things to yourself because some people don't think God loves them. Thank you so much, me and my kids. Some people don't think God loves them. But God loves you. He does love you for who you are. Mm-hmm. Yeah, say that. You got to say that on a daily because if you don't say that on a daily, you're going to lose who you are as a person. Especially when you're a depressed person. There's a lot of depressed people. And if they don't look in the mirror every day or don't read a Bible verse, they're going to keep thinking that they're not good enough for themselves. There's a lot of people think they're not good enough for themselves. Let me tell you something. God think you are enough. You don't have to be good enough for everybody. As long as you enough. We got to be enough for ourselves. We ain't got to be good enough for everybody. As long as we're enough for who we are, that's all that matters. Don't worry about who left you. Don't worry who is not there for you. Don't worry about that. Just be good for yourself, to yourself. Lift yourself up when you think you don't have nobody to lift you up. Everybody not going to lift you up. Everybody not going to tell you you're doing a great job. Everybody wants you to say stuff that like you feel like you're killing yourself, that you don't feel like there's no reason to live. People want you to say that so they can laugh at you. Don't say those type of words to yourself. Don't say you don't think it's a reason to live. It is a reason to live. You woke this morning. You're breathing this morning. You can see this morning. You can hear this morning. So that's a reason to live. God woke you up. He didn't have to tap you on your shoulder and say, hey, get up, Trisha. Get up, sis. Get up, Willie Will. Get up, Tracy. He didn't have to say these things to none of you guys. Get up, Kenya. He didn't have to say these things. He could have left you slept. So if He woke you up this morning, don't say there's no reason to, you don't know why it's a reason to live. Don't say these things. Because He would have left you slept. And then what you going to say? Nothing, because you wouldn't be here to say nothing. So be happy, even though you're going through situations, going through stuff that you don't have no control over. Because we don't have control over stuff that's going on in our life. Especially like people hating on us. We don't have control over that. Or especially like depression. Sometimes you get depressed. You don't have control over that, but you can do something about it. You can get on your knees and pray about it. It goes away, but it takes time to go away. Sometimes you may need a prayer partner to pray. Ooh, excuse me, to pray about situations that's going on in your life. But don't think it's the end of the world because you go through stuff. We all go through stuff. I'm trying to tell you guys, we all gonna go through stuff to the end of time. We're gonna go through stuff until we dead. We're gonna go through stuff. I go through stuff. I will be a fool to tell you guys that I'm just Miss Perfect. I don't go through nothing. I'm just everything is on tap. Everything is not on tack. Things is never going to be on tack for me. I always go through stuff on a daily, but I got to remember that God is in control of my life. God is never going to leave me nor forsake me when I'm going through situations that I have no control over. Because we don't have control over our lives all the time. We don't. Sometimes things get the best of us. Things get the best of me sometimes. But you know what? I still pray. Sometimes I feel like, hey, I don't know if I can go on. But you know what? I still pray. Sometimes I get in a sad moment and I feel like crying, but I still pray through the tears. I still pray through the sadness. I still pray through the pain. We got to pray through these things. Sometimes I feel like I'm alone, but you're not alone. It's days I get like that. I sit back in my couch on my couch sometime or in my room. I say, you know what? I feel so lonely. You know what? But you got to understand when you feel those type of situations about yourself, get on your knees and pray about it. You're never alone. I don't care if you're in a house by yourself. You're still never alone. You're never alone. God, you got God to talk to. Just because you don't see Him in the flesh, or you can't touch Him or feel Him, you never alone. You still can talk to Him about your problem. I talk to God every day because I be having situations after situations, things after things, trouble after trouble, and I have to stay prayed up because if I don't stay prayed up, I am going to lose it. And I don't want to lose it. So I just got to stay prayed up through the good and through the bad and let God know that He's in control of my life no matter what is going on in my life. I still got to stay prayed up. I don't want to stop praying because I got going through stuff. Most of the people stop praying when they go through stuff. Oh, I ain't praying no more. God ain't answering me. God ain't answering you yet. It's just not your time yet for Him to answer you. Don't give up on God. God don't give up on you. So why do we give up on Him when we're going through situations? Oh, God ain't listening. Why I'm praying to Him? Who is He? God. Somebody that's keeping us breathing. That's who He is. Just because you can't touch Him, just because you can't see Him. Sometimes God reveals things to you through other people. I could say something to Sis SP, and maybe she was praying about, and we could be talking on the phone about it, and she'd be like, wow, sis, I was just talking about that. Wow, how you know? I don't know. Maybe God gave me something to tell Sis SP. I don't know. Maybe God told me to tell Willie Will something. I don't know. It might be something that I say in my live stream or say to you on the telephone. And you'd be like, wow, where did that come from? So don't ever think that there's no God around. Sometimes God uses other people to get to you. So don't ever say, oh, wait, where's He at? You ain't got to see Him all the time. You ain't got to hear Him all the time. He revealed Himself through other people. I told you guys that in my other live stream. It could be something on TV that you're going through, and somebody could be on TV saying, hey, don't give up on your life and this and that. And you'd be like, wow. So don't ever give up on who you are just because you don't see Him, just because you don't hear Him. Don't say there's not no God. God woke you up this morning. These people here on earth didn't wake you up this morning. So if you think that people woke you up this morning, you are telling a lie. They didn't wake you up this morning. People like to see you sweat. God don't want to see you sweat. God is not going to laugh at you. God going to laugh with you. God going to hug you. God going to hold you when you're going through. You may not feel that hold or that hug, but He is hugging you when you're crying. He is hugging you when you are depressed. He is hugging you when you are going through situations that you don't think you can handle. He is hugging you when you say there's no purpose here. He's by your side. So don't ever say He's not there. He's there for us. He's going to always be there for us to the end of time. You just got to be there for Him too. It's go back and forth. You don't want God just to be there for you. You want to be there for Him too. God is a jealous God, and He wants you all the time. He wants you to be there. When He needs you, when He call your name, He wants you there. Of course, Tracy, He wants you there. Don't give up on yourself. Just continue on smiling like I do every day, and I smile all the time on a regular. Because it's good to smile. I'm looking at the news and talking to y'all at the same time, looking at the weather today, and it's too hot. But yeah, just smile through the bad, smile through the good, smile through the depression, smile through the sadness, smile while you're crying. Just smile through. When you get finished crying, just smile. Say, God, you know what? I'm finished. My tears is over with. I'm going to smile now. Get to the Bible and read it. Go somewhere and meditate. Go to the park and meditate. I like going to the park when it's really, really quiet and just meditate. I like to be in my house when it's really, really quiet and meditate about my life. Where is it going? Am I living the correct way? Am I teaching you guys the right stuff? You know, you want God to know if you're doing the right way. And I always question God. And God always say, you're doing a great job, girl. Keep going, sister. Keep going on. You're doing the right. Wonderful. You know, sometimes you want to ask God, are you doing the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? Am I staying positive in my life stream? Am I not having negative in my life stream? Ask God these things because God will reveal those things to you if you're doing the right stuff. You know, and God tell me you are doing the right stuff. Hey, girl, just continue on doing what I want you to do. God uses me to do what he wants me to do. He wants me to tell you guys that you guys are wonderful. You're going to make it. Don't say you're not going to make it. We all going to make it. We all fall short sometime, but guess what? We got to get back up. When we feel that we don't have nothing to live for, get back up and start all over again. I always get back up. I don't stay down because if I stay down, I'm losing myself. I don't want to lose myself in who I am. Some people lose themselves and who they are. They end up hurting themselves because they don't know who they are. Some people just don't know who they are. I know who I am myself. I used to have a hard time trying to find out who am I. Who is Trisha? What do Trisha want to do in life? Sometimes we have to sit back and ask ourselves, what do you want to do in your life? What is my purpose here? Do I want to live? Should I live? Of course you should live. Of course you have a purpose here. Don't question who is Trisha. Trisha should know who she is. Willie Will should know who she is. Sissy should know who she is. All you guys should know who you is. Tracy should know who she is. Don't question who am I. You know who you are already. You're a child of the God. We know who we are. So don't stop believing, don't stop achieving, don't stop doing the things that God wants you to do. Don't ever have that thought in your mind that you don't know why you're living. What is the purpose why you're living? The purpose is that God woke you up this morning, so there's a reason why we're living, why we're achieving, why we're smiling every day, why we are being humble. A lot of people need to learn to be humble, and you see why your life will change when you be humble. Lots of people are not humble. They don't know the meaning of humble. They say they humble, but you keep on watching their demeanor and the way they act toward one another. That tells a lot about people when they call themselves humble. God said humble yourself, but a lot of people don't humble themselves. God said humble yourself, but a lot of people don't humble themselves. They still going out here doing the most to other people. Want people to fail, want people to kill themselves. But you humble. But you humble. God said humble yourself, but you're humble. Lift people up, people. Encourage people a little bit longer. Tell people that they're doing a great job. Tell them. People need to hear that sometimes, especially people that's sad all the time. I run across a lot of sad people, like the little girl that I went to her house yesterday. She was very in a sad state of mind. At 10 years old, she shouldn't be in a state of mind that she's that sad. So we got to lift people up all the time, on a daily. Don't stop lifting people up. Don't tell people that they're not doing good. Tell them they're doing great. Tell them that you're going to do wonderful. You're doing amazing. Let them know that you're there to lift them up. Tell them that you can crown their shoulder. Let them know they can use your shoulder to cry on. I tell people all that. I tell my little girls that. You can use my shoulder to cry on, sweetie. It's okay. One little girl asked me the other day, can I come to your house? I told her, sure. Yeah. I told her there's no little kids running around here but the little one, she's 2. And she said, oh, that's okay. You know, lift people up sometime when they're falling apart. Don't tell them, oh yeah, you should go kill yourself. I see a lot of adults, still other adults that go kill themselves. I had a friend, her man told her to go kill herself when she was feeling down. Mom, go ahead and shoot yourself. Who does that? Go kill yourself? Well, that person, you don't need to be around that person. That person is not for you. Everybody you come in contact with is not going to be for you. Stop thinking that everybody you meet is for you. They're not. Half of the people are against you. They want you to kill yourself. They want you to hurt yourself. They want you to do harm to yourself. So when you're doing harm to yourself, they're going to laugh at you. Don't do these things. There's a purpose why we're living. There's a purpose why we're dreaming. There's a purpose about everything we do in life. So don't worry about what you're feeling like. Don't feel like you have nothing to live for, because we all have something to live for. No matter what it is, we all have something to live for. I have something to live for. You guys have something to live for, no matter what it is. Don't go around the world saying that you don't have nothing. You don't know your purpose in this world. God woke you up, so he wants you to have something to live for. He could have kept you sleeping, but he chose to wake you up again this morning. I always say when God wakes me up, I say, thank you, Jesus. You gave me another chance to get it right. Sometimes God give you another chance to get it right when you think you're going wrong. Sometimes He give you another chance just to get it right again and see where you're going. Give you another chance to get it right. You fall down again, get up again, He give you another chance to get it right. So don't think it's the end of the world when you fall apart, when things are going bad in your life. Because sometimes when things are going bad in your life, they're simply coming together for you. You know that? When God say, when you think that, everything is going bad or things ain't working right, usually those things are falling together for you. Always remember that. So everything that seems like it's bad is not always bad. So don't think that everything that you go through is going to stay that way, because it's not. Hey, good morning, Frank. How are you doing this morning, my love? How are you? How are you? How are you? Yeah. So don't say you don't have a purpose to live on this earth. I used to always say to myself, sitting back in the back room, saying, I don't know why I'm living. Why are you living? I'm glad you're doing awesome. Why are you living? Because God got you living. That's the reason why you living. Don't question God about that. Don't question God about nothing that happens in your life. I don't care if it's good or bad. Don't question. Don't ask God why I'm sick. Don't ask God, why is this happening to me? God, why does this? Why? Stop doing that. Stop thinking negative about stuff that goes on in your life. So what you don't have that? So what you don't have this? That don't mean give you a reason to say, I don't know why I'm living. God will take you out of here. Keep saying you don't know why you're living. Okay, you don't want to know why you're living? Well, let me take you out of here then. And then you tell me why you're living. Be happy while you're living. Everything is not going to always be good. Everything is not always good for me. But I'm not going to never say why I'm not living no more. I used to say that now. I'm like I said, I'm not going to get on here and act like I'm Miss Perfect, Miss Tootie Shoes, because I'm not. I used to say these things to myself. I was like, wow, why am I living? All my family gone, all this, and everybody acting this type of way. Why am I still here? Don't say that. God got something special for you in place. God got something special for you in store, but you got to hold on just a little bit longer and wait on it, and don't be so rushy. Don't try to figure it out yet, because sometimes things goes on in our life that we can't figure it out. Things goes on in my life that I can't figure it out yet, but I got my finger right there on it, but I still can't figure out why those things are happening. But when we get like that, we got to call on Jesus and let Jesus take the wheel when we going through situations that we cannot figure out. Because we all going to go through stuff that we just can't figure it all the time. I do. As a Christian, I still go through stuff that I can't figure it out. But just because I go through stuff that I can't figure out, I'm not going to give up on who I am as a person. We got to keep on living. Keep on reaching to the top. Don't stop going. Don't stop believing. Don't stop achieving. Just keep going. When things get tough, keep going. When you don't think you can't go on, keep going. When you think you're in pain, keep going. When you're crying, keep going. Just keep going. I am here to encourage one another, each and every one of you guys, to let you know that God is good, and God is good all the time. And don't forget that. This lightning is, yeah, hold on. There you go. God is good, and God is good all the time, and don't you forget that. Don't stop believing in yourself because of people. People are going to come and go. We got to understand people are going to come and go in our lives. But when people come and go, just let them go. Just don't try to hold on to people that don't want to hold on to you. I don't know why you guys try to hold on to stuff that's just not meant to be in your life. God take people out your life for a reason. Let them go. Sometimes people will downgrade you. People will make you feel bad about yourself. And that's when God takes those type of people out your life. Sometimes you be blind with the situation that those people are not good for you, but you still want to hang on to spoiled milk. Stop trying to hang on to spoiled milk. That's spoiled milk. That person has spoiled in your life. So that means you have to move on. Say bye, Felicia, to them and keep it moving. That's what I do. I don't hold on to people that don't want to hold on to me. I don't do that. Because people like that will steal your joy when you holding on to people and they really don't want to hold on to you. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go, sister. Let them go, brother, because they're not meant to be in your life. If God take them out, don't put them back in. How about that? So many people put things that God done took out your life, put it back in. That's why you go through changes like, why am I still here? Why I'm still living? What's going on? I'm depressed. Because you got people in your life that's causing you depression, but God had already took them out. Hey, Vampire Bunny. Oh, my goodness. Hi. Hi, Vampire Bunny. Yeah. I'd be so excited when Vampire Bunny come in. Love you, Vampire Bunny. How's your day going? Yeah, I'm awesome. I'm awesome. I'm awesome. I'd be excited when you come in. You know that already, right, girl? Yeah, so just be happy who God put in your life. Oh, love you too. Be happy who God put in your life. Be happy for, I didn't even know if you were still here. Kenya. Yeah, be happy who God put in your life. But when God take those people out your life, just let them Go. Let them keep on going. Don't say, well, God, why you taking my life? Because they wasn't right for you. That's why he took them out your life. Why are you still trying to hold on to spoiled milk? They wasn't out. Those people probably caused you to say these things about, why am I still living? I have nothing to live for. I just got home. Okay, Kenya, I have nothing to live for you. These things are happening to you. Probably because of that person that you had in your life and you want to hold on to that person and you shouldn't have held on to them. Let people go when they want to go. Hey, Chrissy, how are you, love? Yeah, just let people go when they want to go. Hey, Dream, make sure you thumbs up the live as you come in. How are you doing today, Dream, to reality? Yeah. So don't say that you don't have no reason to live. We all have a reason to live. I used to be the type of person to sit back. Thank you so much, Dream. You're awesome. I used to be the type of person to say, hey, there's no reason for me to live. I'm doing awesome. I can't complain. Thanks for coming to the live stream today. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing okay. Yeah. So be happy that you're living. Be happy that you're achieving. Be good to one another. Always say there's a reason for you to live. Don't ever say there's not a reason for you to live. Because if God woke you up this morning, that's a reason to live. That's a reason to smile, even though you don't want to smile. Many a days I don't want to smile. Many a days I get in a mode. Like last week, well, really not last week. Well, it was last week. No, it was a week before. I got in a mode that I didn't want to be bothered with nobody. I mean, I felt some type of way about people. I just was just feeling some type of way, and I just said to myself, you know what? Some people get on my nerves. I just saying it to myself. I didn't say it to the people. I was just feeling when I'm in a type of situation. I don't talk much about that. I just give you a one word answer. Like you ask me something, how you doing? I say fine. What you been doing? Nothing. But I don't want to be mean to you, so I just give you the one word answer. Just leave it as that, so you know that something is wrong with me. But yeah, I was going through it last week, and you know what? I was going through this stuff about feeling like you have nothing to live for. I was feeling that way 2 weeks ago. I was like, I meditate a lot. That's one thing that I do a lot in my life is meditate. We got to meditate. We all should meditate about situations that's going on in life and situations that we have no control over. So just because I'm on live stream smiling at you every day, hey Jean, how are you? Make sure you thumbs at the live as you come in if you want to for your sister here. Yeah, feeling like that there's no purpose here. But I know that there's a purpose here for me. I know there's a reason for me to smile. I know there's a reason for me to be living. But sometimes you think, I'm glad you're doing awesome. Thank you for being here, Jean. If you have not thumbs up, please thumbs up for me. Thumbs up for your sister right here. Yeah. So be good to people. And don't get that crazy thought out your mind about that there's no reason to be here. There's a reason to be here. There's a reason why you're living. There's a reason why you are achieving. Let God know that he is in control of your life. Let God know that he will never leave you nor forsake you. When people walk out your life, let them go. Don't hold on to spoiled milk because it's sour now. So go, let it go. Let that friendship go. Let that relationship go. Let those people go that do you wrong, to say that you will never get nowhere. Just keep going. Keep going. Don't stop going. Thank you so much, Vampire. You're lovely. Yeah. Just keep going. That is my baby Vampire Bunny, guys. If you don't have Vampire Bunny, you better get her. Just because she don't have no content doesn't mean she's a troll. I'm letting you know, because if she in blue, she is for you. And I love that girl right there. So I'm letting you know that. So just go look at her and say, oh, she ain't got no content, but she still's a good person. Just letting you know. Keep in mind, I don't put everybody in blue. Just for to let you know, guys, that. Okay? Okay, back to the situation. So when you feel, you're very welcome, sweetie. So when you feel that you can't go on, when you feel that you don't have no need to go on, continue on going. Continue on growing. When you feel that your world is turning in on you, closing in on you, continue on going. I feel like that all the time. I would be a fool telling you that I don't feel sometimes like, why am I here? We get like that sometimes, but don't think it's the end of the world because you get like that. I'm a Christian and I still get like that. That don't make me not a bad person. We get like that. I'm human. God say we're gonna make mistakes. God say we're gonna feel bad about stuff. And I feel bad about stuff sometimes. But when these crazy thoughts go in my life, I always say, Jesus, take the wheel. Let Jesus drive you where you gotta go. Because you're gonna think crazy sometimes. You're gonna think sometimes, what is the purpose? But you got to understand, if God woke you up this morning, that's your purpose. You're here. We're here. We're breathing. We're achieving. We're living where God wants us to live. So enjoy your life while you have it. Because there's a lot of people that didn't wake up this morning and wanted to enjoy their life, but they're not here this morning. Enjoy your life while you have it, because there's a lot of people wanting to see me this morning, but simply can't see. Enjoy your life while you're still here. There's a lot of people wanting to hear me this morning, but can't hear. Enjoy who you are. Love all over you. You got to say to yourself, I am beautiful, I am wonderful, I am amazing, I am going to make it. And you got to say that all the time. You ain't got to say that sometimes. Say it every day of your life as you wake up. I say these things because if I don't encourage myself, guess what? Nobody else is going to encourage Trisha. Nobody's not going to tell Trisha that she's wonderful, beautiful, amazing. She ain't anybody going to tell me that. I got to encourage my own self. And that's what I do. And once I encourage myself, I pat my own self on the back. I don't need nobody. I mean nobody to pat myself on the back. I do it myself. We got to do it ourselves sometimes. God said, pat your own self on the back sometimes. You don't need nobody to pat you on the back to tell you that you're doing awesome, amazing, and wonderful already. You got to do that sometimes. Just pat your own self in the back. And while you're patting yourself in the back, stay humble while you're doing it. Don't ever stop being humble. God said we got to humble ourselves, and keep humbling yourself. Let me see what I'm just chitter chatter. I'm just way at the top of my message. Vampire Brian said, God doesn't give us too much to handle, but don't you think sometimes we can do that to ourselves when opening a closed door? Yes, Vampire, I do agree. God is not going to put too much on us that we can handle. And exactly, sometimes we do that to ourselves. By opening doors that God had already closed. We open them back. There's some people that have in bad relationships right now, but God already done closed that door, but you went back to that situation again. So sometimes you put yourself in bad situations. Don't do that to yourself. If God closed that door, it's a reason why that door is closed. Just because of a friendship too. You can have a great friendship. You think that's a great friendship, but God tell you in the inside that person is not for you, but you still want to hold on to that friendship. God already closed that door up, and you're going to go back and try to be friends with that person again. You already knew that person wasn't right for you. God already revealed to you that person's not right for you, but you still want to open that door up. Who does that? We do that. We people does that. So sometimes we get in our own little shams that we can't get ourselves out of it, because when God closes a door for you, that means that door should be closed. It stays closed. Don't open it back. God have closed a lot of doors in my life for me, and you know what? I keep them shut. I'm not going to go back and open them again, because absolutely those doors are not right for me. Those doors are not meant to stay. Those doors are meant to stay closed. So don't open them. That's why we go through so many situations in life. People bashing us and doing us wrong in relationships, because you didn't open that door back. You went back to that same situation that God said wasn't good for you, but you went back anyway. Don't go back to them. Just leave them closed. Move on with your life. Do what you do. Do what God wants you to do. Don't worry about your haters. You're going to find haters every day. That's the way the world grows. We're going to find haters. We're going to find people that doesn't like us, that want us to fail. But you got to pray for them still. Don't go say there's no reason to live. There's always a reason to live. God got you breathing here for a reason. God got you achieving for a reason. He loves who you are as a person. I don't care who don't love you as a person. You better love who you are as a person. Let me put this on the chart before I hang up on you guys, because it's about to hang up. You guys going to be all out of problem. Hold on, my hand going to be in front of the phone. Sorry. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so when you're going through situations, here goes fly now. When you're going through situations and you don't think that they're going to get better, just call on God. Call on God all the time. Don't call on God when you're going through situations. Just call on Him all the time. Thank you, Vampire. Call on Him all the time. Don't worry about what you're going through. Just call on God. Keep on calling on Him. When you're going through bad times, when you're going through good times, just call on Him. Be good to one another. Be kind. God wants kind people. There's not a lot of kind people out here. They say they're kind, but you watch their demeanor. Oh, Lord. It tells a lot about people. Just watch people, watch their character, watch how they are, how they treat other people around you. Even on live stream, you got to watch how you interact with people on live stream. The way they talk to you, that tells a lot about people. People are not what they say they are all the time. People want you to fail. People want you to say you don't have no reason to live. People want you to say that type of stuff because they're going to laugh at you while you're saying that type of stuff. But don't believe in people like that. But you got to believe in yourself. Believe that you are here for a reason. Believe that you are a good person. Even though people may say you're a bad person. Even though people want you to fail. Believe that you're going to make it in this world. Sometimes it don't be your season yet. But don't give up on who you are as a person. Don't say, I don't want to live. Don't say those type of words because God don't want to hear you say that. Don't try to kill yourself because things are not going right. It's a lot of things not going right in my life, but do you think I'm going to give up on who I am as a person? No, I'm not. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all shouldn't have heard that burp, but I did. I'm sorry. I'm human. I'm a burp, okay? Yeah, but that's right. That's a word curse, yes. So don't worry about what people say. We got to be good. Hey, good morning, Making Glam. Make sure you thumbs up the live as you come in if you can for me. How you doing this morning, Making Glam? Making Glam. I hope I'm saying her name right. Let me see. Let me see if I'm even saying your name right. Making it. Oh, Making It Glam. Making It Glam. How you doing this morning? Thanks for coming in this morning or afternoon or wherever time is it at where you're at. Yeah, so just learn to be good to one another. You're from India. Oh, that's awesome. Make sure you thumbs up the live if you can. How you doing this after? Well, was it afternoon there in India? I always want to visit India. But anyway, get back to the subject. But yeah. So don't go around saying that there's no reason why you should be living. Thank you, Chrissy. Don't say there's no reason why you should be living because there's a reason why you should live. And we're all here for a reason. Don't go bashing yourself up. I see a lot of people beating their own self up. Oh, I am stupid. I'm this, I'm that. You're not stupid. You're not this and that. You're just an amazing person, just the way you are. So don't go bashing yourself about things that you can't change about yourself. There's a lot of things that I can't change about myself that I wish I could change. As far as these freckles on my face, I wish they wasn't there. Well, I can't do nothing about that. When I was in school, they used to call me Dr. Dot Puzzle. Oh, look at all those Dr. Dot puzzles on her face. No, not that Dr. Dot puzzle. Yeah, they say, oh, look at it. We could connect the dots. I was like 6 years old. I'm feeling this way. Yeah. Thumbs up the live, please. Making It Glam. Don't just come grabbing. That's not nice. Don't do that. That's not nice. Don't do that. Thumbs up the live. Thumbs up the live. Don't just grab. Yeah, so that's something I didn't like about myself. I didn't like freckles on my face when growing up. I was always, when I was like maybe like 15, 16 years old, they say Dot to Dot Puzzle. I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, so stuff they used to say that made me feel some type of way about myself. But you know, I learned to overcome that. Just embrace who I am as a person. Yeah, I just like different things about myself. Now, as I got older, I was like, oh, well, I liked it now. But at first I was like, So, yeah, we got to embrace who we are and love whatever we got. Whatever we got on us, we got to love it. We don't want to change who we are as people because other people may not accept us. There's a lot of people not going to accept you in this world, but you guess what? You got to continue on going, continue on believing and being who you want to be in life. Now you are who they grab you as a model for those beautiful freckles. Wait a minute, hold on. I think I, wait a minute, hold on now. Now you are who they will grab you as a model for those. Oh, thank you so very much, Vampire Bunny. Thank you, sweetheart. You're awesome. Yeah, but yeah, at first I didn't like him. Vampire. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it about me, but they was always say, oh, that. But now that as I got older, I was like, wow, this is beautiful. But now when I go in stores, they was like, oh, girl, those are pretty. Do you know how many people put those things on their, oh, thank you so much, Making It Glam. You know how many people put those type of things on their face to make them look like something? Because the lady asked me the other day, she said, do you put those on your face? And I said, do I put these on my face? No. And, you know, because there's a lot of people put stuff like that. A long time ago, she said they used to put stuff on their face like this to make this, you know. I said, you want me to rub? And she said, oh, I know they're real. She said, but people put them on their face to make beauty marks, you know. But no. I mean, this is the way I am. I told the lady, I said, I didn't like these things on my face, but I learned to embrace who I am. And my mother got them, too. My mother got them crazy on her face. Yeah, so, you know, it is what it is. You know, I have to set me the way I am. Yeah, but that's all. But you just love who you are, appreciate who you are. I'm doing wonderful being here. It made me feel better. How are you? Oh, Vampire, you are awesome. Vampire, my goodness, Mom, I'm trying to tell you, she's a great, great supporter. I don't care what time I come on, when she can be here. I usually see her on the weekends. I'm so grateful and thankful that she's here today. When my people come in, I even know what time my people come in. Like Vampire Bunny, I usually see her on the weekends. I don't usually see her during this time, but I thank God that she's here today. I do. She's awesome. I'm trying to tell you, she is. And usually BVB or whatever. Hold on. BV. Hold on. I'm getting to you, Kenya. BVV. I think was her name. What's her name? BVV or whatever her name. She comes in and she's usually on the weekend like Vampire Bunny also. I don't usually see her on here, but I seen her here. And yesterday I was like, what? What's going on? But I don't usually see these people, special people that on a weekday, they usually be on the weekend. So I'm so happy to see them here on the weekday. You guys are awesome. Okay, let me see what 40 says. I have a coworker that puts 2 beauty marks. Really, Kenya? I don't do that. I don't even want these things on my face other than letting somebody put them on me. No. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, thanks, Vampire. You are awesome. That's great. Vampire Bunny, I'm doing okay. 40. Okay. All this watermelon and stuff I see making and glam putting up here. Good to hear. Yeah. So just be good to one another. Smile every day, even though you don't want to smile. Encourage yourself. If nobody else is going to encourage you, you got to encourage yourself. Say to myself every day, I'm wonderful, I'm beautiful, I'm handsome. Whatever. Just say it to yourself. Pray to God every day about your troubles. Don't go to people on earth and pray about them because people want to see you sweat. When people see you sweat, they're going to laugh at you. They're not going to laugh at you. They're going to laugh. They're going to laugh at you, not with you. Get somebody that's going to always encourage you and laugh with you when you're going through something. Get somebody that's gonna cry when they need to cry, that you're there for them, or when you need to cry, they're there for you. Get somebody like that. Get a friend that really loves who you are as a person, individual. Get somebody that's not gonna take from you. Get somebody that's not gonna talk about you. Get a prayer partner. Not too many people got people just gonna pray with them. People don't want to pray with you because really they don't love God. When you get people to say, "Oh no, you go somewhere," I'll have one person tell me, I was praying with this other person, and this other person said, "Oh, you can go somewhere with that God stuff. You can go somewhere." I said, "I'm pray for you anyway." He said, "Oh, that's a curse. Don't pray for me." Hello, Muscle Car Appraisal. How are you? Make sure you thumbs up the live as you come in, if you can. Yes, people try to look like it. Like, wait a minute, hold on. People try to look like Trisha or even pay to. You so silly, Vampire Bunny. Good morning, Muscle. We're going to go live yesterday, but I was going live yesterday, but my brother was watching the baseball game. Wow, you got to let me know when you go live, Chrissy, because I don't get no notification from you. I don't know why I don't get notification that you go live. It's a lot of people I don't get notification on, and then I see the live later on. At least you know how to let me know in Messenger, Chrissy, that you're going live. I don't get notification from you. Thank you, Muscle Car Appraisal. Thank you, Chrissy, because I don't know when she go live. I be wanting to go to her live. I don't know when I don't get notifications from nobody that go lives. Why don't the notification bell work? He has to do your reading. Is Tim there now? Huh? He has to do your reading. Is Tim there now? Vampire Bunny, what are you talking about? Oh, Frank took something out that wasn't right. Okay. Frank watches over my channel, honey. Him and Willie Wheel. Frank seen something that was for Chrissy. Oh, okay, Vampire. Yeah, so just learn that. Be happy with people. Be humble with people. Even though people do you wrong, treat you bad, still be humble with them. Still love one another. Love them to the end. Don't stop loving people. Always have a genuine heart. Always treat people with respect. Even though people don't treat you with respect, still treat them with respect. Treat them like they never did anything to you. Because you know what? Always remember, you're going to win in the end when you treat people with respect. No, Vampire Bunny, he is in. Oh, okay. Just remember that you're going to win in the end always. You're going to always win when you treat people nice. When you go around dogging people, hating on people. Like I said, I had this one individual that I didn't really care for that it had came through my live stream because they had did the most to me. But you know, when you have to learn to forgive people, even though they do the most to you, that is the only way I'm going to get my blessing. That is the only way you're going to get your blessings. We got to forgive people and love those people. Because sometimes people don't know what they're doing. Yes, true, Chrissy. Sometimes people don't know what they're doing. They don't. We got to still love who they are as an individual. Love that person and pray for that person. Because God going to fix them some way. Sometimes people are broken and you don't know they're broken, but you still going around doing the most to them. Sometimes we just got to pray for those people that do us wrong. Don't throw in the towel because things are going wrong in your life. Because many a times before I was a Christian, I used to throw in the towel because things wasn't going right in my life. I mean, things need to be done. My car needs to be fixed. It was just so much stuff going on me. I was just feeling overwhelmed. Don't ever get yourself in a situation that you just feel so overwhelmed. I kept feeling overwhelmed about all types of situations. When I had something, well, I'm doing this now again. I'm feeling overwhelmed again. Okay, my car broke down again. About the third time. So I'm about to get me a brand new car, even though I didn't want to do that. But every time I turn around, something is going wrong. Either the car, either the bills. It's always something. When I pay one bill, there's something else. I say, you know what, God, just take the wheel. And you know, but I don't give up on who I am as a person. Mostly people would give, all the stuff that I got on going on, mostly people would give up because of because of all the situations that they're going on. I'm not. Bills, car, house, everything is just all in one. When you think you got one thing on the achievement, you think you're going to have some more money the next week when you get paid, then the next week comes, you get paid. I get paid every week, so every time a payday come up, I say, well, there's something else. I say, you know what, I don't have no money to buy me no outfit. Now, I love clothes, number one. Kid you not, I love me some clothes. Love clothes, love jewelry. This is a Christian diva. I always was a Christian diva. I always like to look nice. So when I can't buy me something, I don't care if it's a pair of pants, I'm mad because a bill come along. I say, you know what, God, this is too much for me. You got to take the wheel. See, the devil will intervene and make you feel like you're not doing nothing, make you put all those bills in front of you. But you got to be strong and sit still and say, hey, God, take the wheel. And he will take the wheel. Don't give up because you got bills. Don't give up because you ain't got this. Don't give up because you got that. I used to give up really easy when things come my way. I learned to stand still, sit still, and know that God is in control of my life when I'm going through stuff. People don't sit still no more. They don't want to sit still. They be like, oh man, God is so slow. Stop rushing God. And stop being bipolar with him too. So many people so bipolar, he like him. You like him one day when things are going great. But then yeah, it's true, Chrissy, when things ain't going great, you all over the place. Oh, God, where you at? Where was you at when he needed you back here? When you had all that money in your pocket? You didn't need him now, but now you want to kill yourself, so you're trying to figure out where God is at. God's still right there. He's still listening to your crazy stuff talking. He's still listening to your crazy stuff talking crazy. God is good all the time. Absolutely, Vampire Bunny. God is good all the time. Not sometimes. God is an on-time God. Just because he have not answered your prayer yet, he's right on time. He's never early, never too late. He's just on time. So we got to understand God is an on-time God. I sit around and wait on my prayer, and I pray for stuff in advance. I prayed for my new car in advance. I knew I was going to get it. I pray for money in advance. I know that I'm going to get it. Yes, Jesus is so wonderful. Yes, he is. Jesus is wonderful. Jesus is my Savior. Jesus is the one who's keeping me living. I don't know who keeping you living, but I know who keeping me living. You guys, some of you guys think that people here on earth keeping you living. They're not keeping you living. That's why, I see now that the things that I do, the way I'm living right now, I thank God that I'm living the right way. God is blessing me with people to come to my platform, to know who I am as a person, to getting to know me as a person. God will send you people. Sometimes you just got to sit still and wait on them. God ain't going to send you nobody when you got a crazy heart, when you're going around hating on people, when you're going around talking about people, when you're going around being two-faced, because there's a lot of two-faced people say they like you one minute, and the next minute when the camera down, they're talking all about you. Tell everything but the name of God to you and about you. God will reveal those type of people to you. You got to sit down and you got to wait on him to reveal those type of people to you. I love the Lord so much. He is always there. Absolutely, he's there, Chrissy. God will never leave us. When we leave God, God is still right there. Telling you about that little crazy person that you called your friend, that you call your husband, that you call your savior. When you out here idling other stuff other than God. God is a jealous God, if you guys didn't know that. So don't go around idling other stuff that's not God. I see people idling movie stars, idling dancers, singers. Stop idling stuff like that. Idling cars, idling houses, idling money, idling clothes. Where God gave you all that stuff, he can take it away. So don't idle stuff. Only person you should be idling is God. I see people kissing on cars. They got to bring, that's my baby. That's not your baby. That's just a car, silly. How's that your baby? That's not no baby. That's your car. If you're going to idle something, idle God. I see people crying at concerts for people. Really? Where they do that at? Here on earth. Stop idling movie stars. Are they God? No. Are they going to get you to heaven? Absolutely not. So stop idling stuff like that. Idle God. God is a jealous God. He wants you to idol him. He wants you to look at him, look for him when you need him. Stop looking for people here on earth. Oh, I got a problem. I got a problem. You think they're going to fix your problem? Absolutely not. People here on earth is not going to fix your problem. They're going to watch you sweat and laugh at you. That's what they're going to do. You people need to wake up and smell the coffee, because if you don't smell the coffee now, you're never going to smell it. Smell it now. God going to enlarge your territory if you sit still and wait on him. Mostly people don't sit down and wait on God because they so much in a rush want God to do it right then. It ain't your time, sister. It's not your time, brother. It's God's time. God is an on-time God. He's never late. He's never late early. He's just on time. So you didn't get your blessings yet. Don't worry, it's coming as long as you stay humble. Humble is the key to your success. If you're not humble and if you're not loving one another, you're not going to get your blessing. Stay humble and sit still and wait on your blessing. Don't sit and talk about each other. Don't sit and stop loving one another because you haven't got your blessing. Because some people can be right there to getting their blessing and they go around acting crazy, having this crazy heart, and then God pass you by and say, next. He go to the next person that is ready for their blessing. So always stay humble. Don't worry about what people say about you, how people partake you. You continue on being the person that God wants you to be. Don't go around judging people because God didn't want you to judge that. God is the judge, not you. Don't go around saying that about that person. Don't go around saying that about that person. Don't say you wish that person dead. Don't wish these things on nobody. Just stay humble. Sit back and wait on God to do his job. But you got to love one another, and you got to love one another genuinely. And not only love, you got to stay humble, you got to be kind, you got to be friendly, you got to be all these things that God is. God wants you to have a heart lined up like his. If you don't have a heart lined up like his, get on your knees and pray about it. If you've done something wrong to somebody, you get on your knees and be specific about God, what you pray for. When you pray for something, say, God, if you've done something wrong to somebody, say, God, please forgive me for the things that I have done. And if I done anything that was unpleasing to you, Lord, please forgive me. Be specific. Just don't get on your knees and say, pray for her. Pray for her for what? God already know what you want him to pray for, but he want to hear from your mouth. So be specific when you pray to God. Don't just go to God and say, I pray for a great friendship. Don't do that. That is not the way we do it. We pray the right way. When you pray, you say, God, take the wheel. I'm going through a situation that I don't think I can handle. And you tell him your situation. Don't just say you're going through a situation. He already know your situation. Be specific about it. When you're praying about somebody in your life that you love so much and you don't know if that person is right for you, be specific about it. When you're praying for God to send you a husband, don't just ask for a husband because God's going to send you a husband. You didn't ask what type of husband you want. So when you ask for a husband, be right. Say, I want a husband that have a heart like yours, that's built like you, that's kind like you, that's humble like you, that's praised like you, that's good to you. You want somebody like that. Don't just pray for somebody. Sometimes people pray for something and they get just what they prayed for. They didn't be specific about what they pray. Sometimes you can pray for a husband. God going to send you that husband. Guess what husband you going to get? Maybe a drug dealer, a thief, whatever, a murderer, a child molester. Because you didn't say what type of husband you wanted. You just said you pray for a husband. When you pray for a wife, be specific about what you pray for. You may get a cheater. You may get a prostitute. You can maybe get anybody because you wasn't specific about what you prayed for. Be specific about what you pray for when you pray it. God is listening to you. He already know what you're praying for, but you got to be specific with him. He already know what he want to give you, but if you're going to just pray for a wife, he going to give you somebody. It might be a tramp or anybody out there. Be specific, people. When you praying for that great friendship, pray for a friendship correctly. Don't just say, I pray for a friend. Oh, yeah, you're going to get a friend. That might be a backstabber. Somebody's going to talk about you, dog you, and do everything that because you wasn't being specific. Always remember these things, people. I'm telling you things that I know. I'm telling you what God told me to tell you today. Be specific about it. Don't pray for somebody that's not going to do you no good. So many people pray about stuff and it's not good for them. Oh, I pray for this man. What are you praying for about that man? You want a man? Oh, God, just send me a man. Okay, you're going to get your man because you didn't say what type of man you getting, but he's going to send you one. Oh, give me a good friend. What kind of friend? There's a lot of good friends. You think they're good friends, but they're not good friends. So you just praying about a good friend. What type? Do you want a friend that pray with you? You want a friend that's really there for you? You want a friend that loves you like God loves you? Thank you, me and my kids. You're awesome. Yeah, do you want somebody like that or what? What do you want? What do you really want? So most of the people don't know what they really want. They just pray. Oh, I'm just praying. Praying for what? God wants you to be specific about what you pray. When I pray, I be really, really specific about what I pray. I pray for me a good husband one day that's going to love me unconditionally, going to understand my flaws, going to love me like God love me, have a heart like God that prays with me, that's humble, that's kind, that's going to set me the way I am. Don't just pray for a husband because you're going to get just what you pray for. That man may be a molester. That man may be a killer. That man may be a thief. Man be a woman beater. You don't know what they is because you just prayed just for a husband. Be specific about that. How about that, people? Let me see. Let's get back to the messages. Or do your will, God. Absolutely, Vampire Bunny. Amen, Frank. Still here. Thank you, me and my kids. Yeah, so just be specific about what you pray for. Don't go around praying for this craziness. So many people pray for craziness. And when you pray, just don't pray for yourself. I tell you guys, every day in my live stream, don't just pray for yourself. Pray for one another. Pray for the people that want you to fail. Pray for the people that loves you. Pray for the people that don't. Pray for your family that's acting crazy. Pray for the family that's not acting crazy. Pray for your kids. Pray for everybody. Because if when you just pray for yourself, these flies, oh my goodness. When you just pray for yourself, you're being very, very selfish. Pray for the homeless people out there that doesn't have a home. Pray for people that don't have homes. Pray for people that doesn't have food. Pray for the people that do you bad. Pray for the kind people. Pray for the humble people. Just pray. How about that? Just pray for one another. Vampire Bunny says, oh, they ask for a specific house, car, material thing without listening to Holy Spirit, and then they don't get it. They stop praying. Sissy said again, yes, that's what I'm saying, Vampire Bunny. They stop praying when they don't get it. You got to understand, God is a one-time God. If you're not praying right anyway, you're not going to get it in the first time. In the place, you got to pray. You got to pray for things that you want. But don't just pray for the things that you want. Pray for other people. Pray for the thing. Pray for that person you seen yesterday standing on the street. I pray for people that all the time. I see homeless people. And when I see people car broke down, and I said, God, please, please don't protect them while they're standing out there in the middle of the street. There's people men standing out there waiting on somebody to come and help them, give them a jump. I don't jump people. I just don't, because every time I jump a person with my car, it's always messed my batteries up. But I always ask somebody, do you need for me to, you can use my cables and we can do something together here, but I don't do that no more because it's always messed my battery up. I've done this about 30 million times to people, and I end up with a dead cell because of my battery. So I'll offer them, like, give them my cables or something like that, but I don't do around that part. I was at church and a woman was visiting and said she was there to get a house. No other reason, although maybe that's what it took to get her there. Really? Wow. Vampire Bunny. People be praying, they be praying, don't they? And that's the reason why she come to church for a house. But guess what, sister? You're not going to get that house, because if that's the only reason why you come to church for a house, you're not going to get it. You have to go to church to praise the Lord. Let God knows that you are in his presence, that you are there to listen to his word, to listen to what he's telling you. You never know what God is telling you if you don't listen. So many people don't listen to what God is telling you, but you can listen to all this foolishness that's going on. What God tell you going one ear and out the other than letting it stick in your ear. When God tell you something, listen. Like I said, he can reveal stuff through children. He can reveal stuff through friends. He reveals stuff through friends. Just listen to him. You never know what God is telling you if you don't listen. Most of the people doesn't listen to God. They just want to do their own thing. Just listen. Hold on. You just listen to him. You never know what God is going to tell you. But if you're not listening to what he's saying, you would never know what he's telling you. God tells us a lot of stuff, but we don't listen. God does things his way, in his name. It's absolutely, Tracy. He do things in his time. Right. So don't go around and try to say that God is not working. He's not working fast enough. God is working fast enough. You just being impatient. Right. We just being impatient. Stop being impatient with God. God is a one-time God. Never going to leave us nor forsake us. When you think God is going to leave you, when you think God is not there, that's when he's there. When you crying and thinking you want to kill yourself, you got that knife up against your throat, got that knife against your hands, about to kill yourself, God telling you no, but you still not listening. Listen to God. When you are crying and you don't think you got nobody to turn to, God is listening to you cry. God is soothing your soul. God is holding your hand. God is holding you in his arms. When you can't feel him, he is there. So don't give up on God, because God will never give up on you. Like that song say, Marvin Sapp say, listen. You got to listen to what God says sometimes, because people don't listen to him. They ignore him all the time. But when they are in need, oh my goodness, they on their need. They be crying a river. They'll cry. They'll cry a river when they need him. Need him now. Need him while you still living. Need him while you still breathing. Don't wait till you're dead to need God, because it's gonna be too late. It's too late when you're dead. Do it now. Be kind to people now. I don't care how people do you. Still be kind to them. If this fly don't leave me alone, gosh, here in Atlanta, they got so many crazy flies all in your house everywhere. It's just, I don't know where they're coming from. But yeah, just be kind to people. Be smiling every day. Just be humble. It's not enough humble people. Yeah, every day is not going to be ice cream and cake. The Lord is there always, all the time. Whoa, whoa, yeah, that whoa stuff driving me crazy, Chrissy. No money plan. I know, sweetie. Chrissy, what am I going to do about you, girl? I'm on my way over there, though, to see you, Chrissy, in about 5 minutes. Just let me in. I have my bed ready for me when I get there, little girl. But anyway, yeah, just be good to one another. Smile every day. Be happy, be humble. Yeah, be happy, be humble. Chrissy, if I came there today, you wouldn't even know what to do. You'd probably be nervous, like you'd be nervous in your live streams. Chrissy be so nervous in her live streams, y'all. I only seen one, because she didn't tell me about the other one. But she be so nervous. I said, I told her the other day, we're gonna get back to the subject. I told her the other day, I said, show your face, Chrissy. And when she seen me, it just light up everything. This Miss Chrissy right here, she love her some Trisha. And I love me some Chrissy. When she seen me, honey child, when she seen my name come across that screen, boy, it lit up. I could see the whole smile across her face. I said, show your face, Chrissy. And she just smiled. Aw, she just smiled. She did. Yeah, because you want to see people there that you love in your live stream. And she seen me, oh, wow, 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 wow. Yeah, that's what I do when I see people come in my live stream that I love so much. I'm like, oh, Vampire Bunny or Chrissy. Or uniquely, Jacqueline came and said, I just lit up like fire, because these people I haven't seen in a minute. I was like, whoa, what are you doing here on the weekday, Vampire? People like that lights up your screen because you're not seeing them in a while. So when Chrissy seen me on her live screen, honey, she probably liked to pee on herself. I don't know. But she was like, what? Yeah. I came and she was so happy. Yeah, Chrissy's awesome. She's so funny. That girl is a funny little lady right there. But I love her as my sister. That's my little sister, though. But yeah. But she can't always be here, and I understand. I keep trying to tell her, you can't always be here, and I understand, Chrissy again. I understand. But when you can, I love you, though. Oh, I love me some Chrissy. Crazy self. When she see me in that thing, I'm going to come over there today. Chrissy do have a big heart. She do. And she always think that I'm mad at her when she's not in my life. And I told her, you can't be here all the time. I understand it. I understand it. Girl. Hey, Shirley. I didn't forget about you, love. How are you, Shirley? How's your day going so far? Everyone has a great day on purpose. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love you. I love Trisha too. Oh, I love you too, Vampire Bunny. You already know that, girl. You already know. That's why you blue. Shirley, how you doing today, sweetie? Thanks for being here. We're talking about all types of stuff. We were talking about so many people don't know why they're living, why they always ask why they're living. You should never ask why you're living. Those things should never come in your mind. You know what I mean? So we got to love one another. Asthma acting up on me. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm going to pray for, let's send prayers out for Shirley Stevens, that her asthma get better, that God take control of your life today and heal that asthma from you, and make sure that you can breathe a little bit better today, because it is hot outside, and I want you to be able to breathe. I want you here, Shirley, so you be good and continue staying humble, sweetheart. God got you. He's never going to leave you when you're going through this little asthma problem right now, sister. Yeah, so just continue to pray. Just don't never feel like you don't want to live, because a lot of people feel like they don't want to live. Like I said a long time ago, I just feel like, hey, what is the purpose why I'm here? What is the reason why I'm here? Is there a reason why I'm here? Just, sometimes we got to ask ourselves, oh, you know what? I can't forget about Sonya either. Not Sonya, 42, because I haven't seen her in a while. And my face lit up when I seen her, because I love this sister too. This is another one. I haven't seen her in like, ooh, we agents. And she came out, I was like, whoa, where do you come from? Yeah, but you know, your face lit up when you see wonderful people that was always in your live stream. Yeah. Um, let me see. Wait, little sissy, sis today, my birthday. Happy birthday, sis. Happy birthday. Let's say happy birthday to sissy. You didn't tell me that. Oh my goodness. It's your birthday? That's awesome, sissy. I definitely got these flies. Gosh, Squirts didn't have any ants in your house. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back where I was at now. Oh, happy birthday, sissy. Oh, that's my sissy, guys, from another mother. I love myself some SP song. You know what? I'm about to fight somebody in here. These flies. I love myself some sissy. Oh, sissy, love you. Happy birthday. Now I'm definitely gonna have to call you when I get off here now, right? Because it's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. She got to celebrate. It's her birthday. Love you, Sid. I'm gonna call you today for sure. I am. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you today. Okay, let's get back to asthma after care. Okay, let's get back to 40. Mostly I pray for myself in terms of becoming a better person. I know that kind of person I want, but I feel like I need to change some things about myself before God put the person in my life. Absolutely. Sometimes God don't put that person in your life yet. Gosh, Kenya, until you pray, until you humble yourself, because sometimes God not ready to send that right person to your life, so you got to continue on praying. Wow, SP reached, oh my goodness, Lord, this is a lot of celebration today. Oh my goodness, SP. Oh my goodness, girl. I got to call you today for real. Congratulations, SP. My goodness, every time I saw, you know what, you're doing too much, SP. Oh my goodness, congratulations, sis. Congratulations, sis. I got to say it one more time. That's my girl. One more again. Happy birthday. I mean, not happy. Yeah, happy birthday too. Dang it. I got to say it again. Congratulations, sis. Oh, I love her. Sissy, I really love you. I really do. Don't ever think I don't. I love me some Sissy. Sissy SP, I love you. Okay, let's get back where I was at now. Vampire say, not vampire, 40 say, so I pray to be better person, but I do pray for other people too. Yeah, you have to, you know what? You have to pray for other people too, Kenya. You can't just pray for yourself because that's selfish. Yes, big day, girl. I love you. Aww. What you got planned to do today, sissy? Now, I'm going to call you though still. Yeah, so we have to pray for one another too, thing. I really do love you. That's for you, sissy. Uh, Smash that like button. That's right. You better tell them. You better tell them, Chrissy. Happy birthday, 40 says. Happy birthday, Shirley said. Happy birthday, Chrissy said. You are well awesome. Vampire Bunny said. Happy birthday, Frank said. Yes, I did. Thank you, guys. Yes. Yeah. Willie said. Smash that. Yeah. Congratulations. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, let's just pray for each other. It's just a wonderful day today to see you guys here today, being humble, being gentle, being grateful about things. What do you have planned going on for your birthday today? Sissy, let me know. You should have told me ahead of time. I would have sent you something very special. But you didn't tell me in time, but oh well. I'm not doing anything, just chilling. Okay. Chrissy, what you laughing at, girl? What's up? But anyway, let's go back to the subject again. But yeah, just be humble, be happy, be loving, be kind, like I am. I am a smiler. I'll always smile. I'm always gonna keep you happy. I'm actually a real birthday celebration. It's actually a real birthday. Yes, it is. You know it is. You know it. Vampire, you already know it is. When it's my birthday come, y'all better celebrate like y'all did my sis here. Yeah. But like I said, yeah, but Yeah, we have to smile. Like I said, I'm a big person on smile. You always see me smile all the time. I have a beautiful smile. That's why I like smiling. I love smiling. I smile all the time. Even though when I'm sad and stressed out, when I get on live stream, I'm gonna always smile. You're not gonna know when I'm sad. Sometimes people know when I'm sad. When you get to know me, you're gonna know about me. Like SP noticed a while ago that I wasn't feeling myself, and she already knew it. And me, we had not really had that talk, but now that I got her number, we can talk about stuff, like I want to talk about her because that's my friend. I call Sissy SP my friend. I call all you guys my friend. It's just that I have gained a really good, good really relationship with her as a friendship. I have gained a lot of relationship with Vampire Bunny as a friendship. I did that with Chrissy. I did that with a lot of you guys. Frank, all you guys. I have a close relationship with you guys, and I wanted to stay that way. I don't want to lose you guys because you guys have became family to me, just like Tracy, just like Shirley. You all have came great family to me, and I love you guys. And I want to tell you guys all the time when I'm in my live stream, I want to let you guys know that I love each and every one of you guys for who you are, not for what you got. Just love you for who you are. I hear this stuff talking, but when I say I love you guys, I love you for real. If I don't love you, you're gonna know I don't like you that much because I'm gonna show I don't like you that much, but I'm gonna still love you, but you're not going to be my cup of tea. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do love you, Shirley. Yeah, you may not be my cup of tea all the time, but I'm going to still love you. I love me and my girls. That's an awesome, amazing little young lady right there with two beautiful kids. I love her. She's always running my list, always running me when I come on. She's amazing. That's what you call somebody that's going to support you. You get with people that's going to support you, not somebody that don't want to support you. Me and my kids, she's here, but she's running. She's back and forth. She got two beautiful little girls. If you guys don't have her, go check her out sometime because she be on in the morning too, like me sometime. But she be on. Yeah. Let's go back. Okay, yes. When you are sad, I know when you are sad also, I just don't say, oh, Frank, do you? Oh, Frank. I love Frank. See, when you become as a family, you know me. You know I'm always a happy-go-lucky person. But when you see me not saying much, like, yeah, how you doing? Yeah, I'm hoping your day was good. When I'm like, yeah, Frank, see, you know me, you know me. You don't have to talk. You don't have to be up under me to know me. God put that in your life to know what type of person Trisha is. You know I'm always a happy-go-lucky person. You know I'm always laughing, having fun. You already know that. But when you don't see me that way, you're like, hey, something wrong here. What's going on? You know what I mean. Okay, I know, okay. Okay, wait a minute. I love you too, Shirley said. Yeah, I love you too. Still here, making breakfast for grandson. He is feeling better. Yay, Tracy, he's feeling better. I'm so happy. Awesome. That's how a family should be. Absolutely, Vampire. He knows me. We can tell. Sissy had noticed it a while ago. She said, what's wrong, sis? I said, nothing. I kept telling her nothing, and it was something wrong, but she knows it. Y'all look, I'm a happy-go-lucky person. And even though I was smiling that day, you could still see that something wasn't right about me. But today I am a happy-go-lucky person. That's how I am. I'm gonna smile all the time, but I don't like getting on live streams like that. And I try to fake it when I'm stressed out about something, but you guys always figuring it out. Why y'all guys always filling stuff out all the time? To make everyone feel better, everyone gets a free diaper. Oh, Lord. Oh, Sissy, thank you. Thank you. Willie Will, you are a hot mess. I'm just going to tell you, he's always a character in my live stream, Willie Will. If you guys don't have him, get him because he's a one character about this dirty diaper stuff. We need to, all our diapers over here is clean. You better clean yours. And not only clean yours, clean your closet out. But anyway, as I was saying, back to the subject, we got to love people and be good to one another. Smile every day when you don't want to. Like I said, many days I don't want to smile, but I still smile. I still encourage one another. I encourage each and every one of you guys, don't give up on who you are as a person. You funny, Willie Will. Don't give up at who you are as a person. Keep going. What happened to the panty swoops? Wrong live stream. You know what, Sonya, I'm not Sonya, Kenya, oh, what we are going to do with you. Thank you, Vampire Bunny. That's what I'm trying to say. He comes over here and brighten my day. And you know what? Willie been the first one. Willie Will been the first one on my live stream every day. He gets me started. I thank God for Willie Will. Inside joke. You crazy, Kenya. You are a selfless person that you always think of others. I do. You know what? I do it all the time. I do it all the time, Sonya. I do. Carter's Eat. Hey, Carter's Eat. Make sure you, thank you for being here. Make sure you thumbs up the live stream, sweetheart, if you can. How are you doing this morning? How are you doing this morning? How are you doing? Good morning, Carter's. Yeah, how are you doing this morning, Carter's? Thanks for being here this morning. Yeah, my bad. You bask, Kenya. But anyway, but anyway, yeah, we got to encourage one another. And see, this is a family here. I think we all keep you through. We all, I think we will keep you though. Yeah, we're gonna keep them, Vampire. We're gonna keep them. We ain't gonna throw them away yet. Boy, drive Victoria's Secret gave me went. Oh Lord. But anyway, just pray through the badness. Sometimes you need a little fun in your live stream. Just sometime. You know, you don't want the. I'd rather have the thank you, but they won't. Sissy, it's okay. It is what it is, sis. You know how it goes, girl. But yeah, just love people. I love everybody. I am a people person. Willie, you're a bad influence on me. Yeah, he is, Kenya. One thing about me, I'm a people person. I love people. I don't have a hateful bone in my body. I try not to hate people because it's not good to hate people. We just got to love people for who they are. Love everybody. And I'm a people person. I can get in front of you and have everybody cracking up because that's the type of person I am. Everybody's not people person. I wasn't always a people person. I started being a people person probably at the age of 15. Thank you, Vampire Bunny. Free diaper before you come your way. You silly. Yeah, so we just got to be a people. Everybody not a people person. I'm not going to say you got to be one, but I'm a people person. I can get up and when you're sad or something, I can lighten your day because of me. You know, just because the type of person I am, my demeanor, just because of my demeanor and the way I am. Smashed out. Thank you so much, Chrissy. Yeah, just because of the demeanor I am, you know. So we got to love people, be good to people, even though they hate you. Maybe they hate what you do. There's a lot of people probably hate what I do, but you know what? I'm still doing it because God wants me to do this. So I don't worry about if people hate what I do. Maybe people hate what SP do. I love what Sissy do. I love to hear about the news. Oh my goodness, I be on her channel. She tell you everything was going on. So if you don't have SP Nuggets news, get her, because that's my sister from another mother. Get her. If you don't have Chrissy, she's another funny individual. Oh Lord, with the ant one, with the ant video, Lord have mercy, she had me peeing on myself. Oh yeah, Willie will get him. Get Frank. He's so humble. I love Frank. Get Trace. Get them all. Get me and my kids. Get all these good people. These are all good people. That's why I like to shout you guys out. Get 40. Oh no, I can't be a bad influence. Little old me, oh my we. Oh, stop it, Willie Will. So yeah, just be good to people. Smile every day. Smile and be humble. Be humble every day. Don't ever say you wish you don't be. Do you want to be here? We all want to be happy that we're here. I don't care how your life is going, how your life look right now. It's not going to always be that way. So don't ever think that your life going to be the way it is now. If you trust and believe in God, if you pray every day, and if you stay humble, your life going to change. So many people got stuff going on in their life. I got stuff going on in my life, and I know my life is not going to stay the way it is. I know things are going to happen good in my life. Chrissy had me like, yeah, about the ants. That's what I'm talking about, sis. I say this girl is a mess. I love you, Auntie Church. I love you more, Willie Will, because you're awesome. You're an amazing person. And when I say you're amazing, you are. I don't just talk out the side of my neck. There's a lot of people you can't believe what they say. You can look at them and tell them that they're lying. You be like, you is a liar. I see a lot of people tell me they love me. And as I go to their live stream, it tells a lot about that person. If you really, really love me, just go to somebody's live stream. Go to somebody. Yes, true, Carter's Eat. You go to somebody's live stream. They tell you so much. Oh, I love her. Oh, Trisha, girl, I love you. Go to their live stream one time. They'll pass you up. They'll get, okay, this is how it goes. They'll see you first and the person in the middle. They get the person in the middle. They won't say nothing to you. But you love me. You love me. Then you ignore me in your live stream. Bye, Felicia. You don't love me. No, you don't. One thing about me, I acknowledge everybody come to my live stream. That's what I do. That's the type of person I am. I'm going to always acknowledge you guys. I'm not going to get on here and say, go and ignore Vampire Bunny and go to SP. Or ignore SP and go to Willie Will. Or ignore Willie Will and go to Frank. Don't do that to people. But you got a heart to go, right? And you love God. Really? But you can ignore me. And you know you see me because I was the first person and the person in the middle you said something to. But you come to my live stream and say, oh, I love you, Trisha. Quit with the foolishness because you know you don't love me. You're lying. Bye, Felicia. How about that one? Because you don't love me. No, you don't. Um, Curtis, he said right. Yeah, it's true, Curtis. I'm actually really funny and silly person. I like to make people feel good, but a lot of people, actually, especially at work, are bitter and miserable. It makes me be more reserved. Um, Kenya, you be who you are. You don't let people steal your joy. If that's what you like to make people laugh, you do just that. I told Willie the same thing. You do what you like to do. You're not living for people. You're living for you. Willie Will said, there's a bug behind you, Auntie. You know, bug behind me. I ain't got no bugs in here but flies. Flies. Better not be no bug in here. I used to take it personal because it's hard to stay upbeat when everybody's angry. We're in new places. I can truly be myself. Yeah. Don't worry. Just be yourself. Don't matter. I watched the video on Wendy's Williams. It was a great video. I thumbed it up. Yeah. She got a lot of stuff going on. SP do. But I feel comfortable here. There are a few safe places where I feel accepted. So I thank you for that. Even if I get it a little bit too silly, sometimes you accept me and make me feel part of. You are accepted here, honey. Always. Yeah. Yeah, Sissy is. I love her. I love her. I always go on track to get some news from off Sissy SP Nugget. It's a spider hanging down. Hey, spider. But anyway, I feel the same way. Acceptable channel here. Aw, Sissy, thank you guys. Yeah, so just love to love people. I don't care what people are going to judge you, but you got to understand those people that judge you is not going to get far because we're not going to supposed to judge people that come in our life stream. Just welcome in there. Only way you kick a person out your live stream when they're doing the wrong stuff. When people are saying mean stuff about another person, then I'm going to kick you out. If somebody come in here calling you guys names, I'm going to remove them. Or people coming here calling me names, I'm going to remove them. You know, that's right. No judgment is right. No judgments here. No. We don't judge people. We welcome everybody. Purple, green, white, yellow, black, purple, whatever. Chinese, whatever. You all welcome. I don't discriminate. God didn't discriminate. Why should I discriminate? Why should I act like somebody else because the other person is acting that way? Oh, I don't understand her, so she ain't coming in my life stream. Oh, they purple. They green, they black, they white. Stop that. You got to understand, we all bleed the same way. We all got blood running through our veins the same way. We all bleed the same way. That's the only thing that is the same about us. We are all different people. That's what makes the world go around. Different people. God to make us all the same. That'd be very boring if everybody looked like me. If everybody looked like Willie Will. Everybody looked like Sonia. Everybody looked like Kenya. Tracy. Everybody. That would be Shirley. If everybody looked like everybody, that would be crazy. We don't want to look like everybody, but we want to bleed the same. God made us all bleed the same. So stop going around acting like people are so different from you. Stop acting like you're better than somebody. What color is your blood? Purple or something? Your blood the same color as ours. So stop acting like you're better than somebody. Encourage people when they're falling down. Lift them up when they can't get back up. Talk to them and let them know things are going to be all right. You are okay, sister. You are okay, brother. Don't go around saying stuff like them. Oh, go kill yourself. I hear a lot of people say, just go kill yourself then. Shoot yourself in the head. Really, people? Where is your heart at? Useless, they say like, remember that? Enough. Yeah. Yes, Vampire Bunny. People are mean. I am not mean. I'm going to get off at 9 o'clock. We got 15 minutes, 16 minutes. I am not a mean person, as you notice. I am not a mean. I'm a very kind-hearted person. I am a very, very humble person. I have been through a lot of stuff. I've been through a lot of people doing me bad. I have been through a lot of people mistreating me. I have been through a lot in life. But you know what? I thank God that I am still standing. I'm still standing because when people do stuff to you, you stay strong. You got to understand only the strong survives. And it does. It's true. People can do the most to you. Actually, all blood is bluish purple till we hit oxygen. Okay. Thank you for letting me know that, sissy. Bluish purple. Till you hit the oxygen. Learned something new about my sister today. Thanks, sissy. Well, all blood is bluish purple, y'all, until we hit oxygen, like sis said. I know that. Thank you for letting me know that, sister. But anyway, back to my situation. Yeah, but just love one another. Just be humble like I am. I'm so humble, and I don't try to be humble. I am humble. Like I said, if I have something to give somebody, I'm going to give it to them. And I'm not going to talk about what I gave them. Most of the people, you give them something. I need to go get my day going. Thank you for you're very welcome, Tracy. Make sure you come back tomorrow if God's willing. I love you, girl. True, I'm just saying. Sissy, don't go there with me. Sis, you wait till I get off the phone, because wait till I get off the flash tree. I'm definitely gonna call you until you think it too. How about that? Yeah, period. It's true. I'm Carter Z. Yeah. So just go around, just be who you are as a person. Still love people. Like I said, I would give everything. I would give my heart to a person if they needed it. I'm just that type of person. I would give half of my lung if I had, if I had something to give to people, I would give it to them, because that's just the type of person I am. I'm a very gentle person. I'm a very kind person. You guys know that as a family, as coming to my live stream. You have not seen me change. There's a lot of people, you come to their live stream one day, they give you bad vibes. You don't want to go back because that person is giving you something that you don't want to hear. They done changed on you already. They like bipolar. No bipolar here. What you see today is what you're going to see tomorrow, if God's willing. The next day is God's willing. This is who I am. This is my demeanor. This is my character. I don't want to change for people. Off stream, this is the way I am. On stream, this is the way I am. I am just a kind person. People are going to have to set me the way I am. Sometimes I think I am too kind. Sometimes I think I am just a little bit too kind to people. Because sometimes people take your kindness for weakness. But I try to tell you guys all the time, just because I'm a Christian, don't get it twisted. Most of the people get that twisted because you're a Christian. Don't get that twisted because I'm a Christian. I call myself a Christian diva because that's exactly what I am. I like to be keeping myself together all times, like sometimes, all the time. But I love who I am as a person, because if you don't love yourself, guess what? Nobody else is going to love you. Sometimes you got to pat your own self on the back when you're feeling bad. Sometimes you got to get on your knees and pray about your situation. Sometimes you have to encourage your own self. God make up for it all. Absolutely. Sissy, He'd make up for it all. Sometimes you just got to pat your own self on the back. We don't pat ourselves on the back enough. We don't encourage ourselves enough. We always down in our own self. We're always beating our own self up. Saying we're not going to do this, saying we're not. Stop beating yourself up. Look in that mirror. I know you guys tired of me telling you that, but I want you to know, like I said on my live stream, I am wonderful. I am amazing. I am beautiful. I am confident. I am going to encourage myself. I am not going to be a doubter. Don't doubt nothing you do. Don't say, I think I'm amazing. Don't say, I think I'm amazing. I think I'm handsome. I think I'm beautiful. Don't think nothing. Don't doubt nothing. Do God doubt you? No. So don't doubt nothing about yourself. Stop beating yourself up about who you are as an individual. You are beautiful just the way you are. You don't need to change for nobody but God. So if people here want to change you, you need to move away from those people because they are not for you. Remember that. They're not for you. They're never going to be for you. Off topic. Did you hear about YouTube emails of asking for information? Yes. Vampire Bunny, yes. Yes, I heard about that. That's what happened to, but it's a hack. They hacking you. So don't go, if you guys haven't heard about that, look what Vampire Bunny just put on the message right here. They talking about, YouTube is not sending you this. It's from a hacker. And you open it up, it's about, Carter's telling you now, it's about that. So don't open up anything you get on email from YouTube. You have to make sure, because it'll mess you all up, mess your whole channel up. But you know what, I'm always vigilant about stuff, because like they was asking for her, Vampire Bunny, they was asking for her, her URL or whatever that is, URL, I don't know if I'm saying anything right, they was asking for her password. YouTube already know all this stuff. YouTube already know all this stuff. So be careful out here. Be careful, be vigilant about what you answer on your emails, because everything is not always right. So be careful, guys. I don't want none of you guys losing stuff, because I love each and every one. It's very, very sad, Vampire Bunny. They say they did it to 4 more people. It happened to 4 more people. I was hearing that through somebody else's live stream. I'm not sure, but that's what they said. They did it to 4 more people. They open up a thing, and they ask for information about you, your password and all that stuff, and they answered it, and they gave them the information, so it messed it up their they took their took their channel away from them. So right now somebody else is using her channel, so yeah, so just be careful, be vigilant about what you answer on your emails out there, because there's a lot of stuff that's going on. You see a lot of evil going on, so we got to be very vigilant about what we do right now. Yeah, it's sad. It is. It's 4 more people did it too, Vampire Bunny. I don't know who it was. I was listening to somebody on their live stream. I don't know what live stream I was hearing it from, but I was just passing through. And I was like, wow, it was 4 more people got that happened to them too. So I don't know who the 4 more people was, but it's sad. But just listen. Sometime you'll see what people say, and just don't open up everything, and don't answer. Don't put all your information on email. Don't do that, because people will run with it. Hey, oh my goodness, 3 Wheels, where you been, love? How are you? Make sure you thumbs up the live, sweetie, as you come in. How you doing, 3 Wheels? I received some stuff like that, asking for my picture, phone number, what count? I was like, yeah, right. Sis, thank you, 3 Wheels. Sis, do not open that. I would hate to lose my sis right here. Don't answer nothing. I have not received anything like that now, but I went to Jess Living page channel one day. She's a Caucasian lady. I love her. Very humble, nice lady. I went to her channel. She was showing, she had printed it out and showed us the email. She might still have it up, so you guys can go look at it one day. And she was telling us what you don't want to look for. When you look for this, it's going to look like YouTube sent it, but it's not from YouTube. So don't write nothing. Don't send stuff in. They want your password. They want this. Don't do it. Don't fall for those, because they're lying to you about it. So be careful, guys. Just be careful. I'm doing well, busy as always, but I just wanted everyone to know, as long as you have breath in your lungs, you have something to live for. Absolutely, 3 Wheels. That's absolutely true. You have something to live for. That is amazing. I'm so glad you came through for a few minutes. I appreciate your little time that you do give me, 3 Wheels, because you do come through for me, and I am grateful. So don't forget that. Yeah, so as long as you have breath in your body, like 3 Wheels say, that's a reason to live. We're still breathing every day. We're still achieving. We're able to smile. Do you know how many people that wants to smile and can't even move their mouth? Do you know so many people that want to listen, can't hear? So many people want to see stuff and can't see. So yeah, we got to look at this stuff. We got to be careful what we see. Hey, still here. You better be here, Chrissy, because you know what I told you about that the other day. I was asked for verification, the 2-step process. No, I don't think you better do that stuff, Vampire. No, I don't want to lose you either, Vampire. So I don't think it's just the best thing to do that. I don't know, Vampire. I don't think you better ask. You better make sure it's YouTube. I'm very careful about stuff. I don't know why I want people to send me stuff in the mail, YouTube. I don't want it on the thing, because I'm just so. Yeah, 3 Wheels is awesome. Yeah. 3 Wheels, always remember, we can be the sunshine for someone's day, rainy day. That's true, 3 Wheels. It's absolutely true. That's true. You're awesome, 3 Wheels. Kudos to you. And a big old hug to you, 3 Wheels. I love you, 3 Wheels. Yeah, so always be good. Be vigilant about stuff. Be humble. Be encouraging to people when they're going through, when they don't think they have nothing to live for. Just be humble to them. Always know that you are an amazing person. I said you're amazing. God said you're amazing. And you should think you're amazing. No matter what life throws at you, you're all are too kind. Yeah, oh, you are too. Don't worry about people. You got to always remember that you're amazing just the way you are. Tell yourself you're amazing sometimes. I say it all the time that I'm an amazing person, because sometimes you have to pat your own self on the back and let you encourage your own self and say that you're amazing. So I say that all the time. Even when I get on my videos and, people don't come like they're supposed to, I still say I'm amazing. Even when I get on my live streams and people don't come all the time, I always still say I'm amazing. People want you not to get on live stream. People want you not to make videos. But you got to continue on grinding, doing what you got to do to get where you need to get to. Don't let a stepping stone or somebody get you down. A family at our church lost, wait a minute, hold on, 3 Wheels, hold on, 3 Wheels. 3 Wheels is always going to be in blue. I love him. He's always say a lot of encouraging things. He's always going to be one of my mods here. I don't care if I don't see him for like 2 weeks later, because he's always humble when he come back to me. He don't stay away too long. That's what I like about him. A family at church lost their pregnancy at 19. Wow, it really helped put things in perspective. Wow, I'm so sorry to hear that. 3 Wheels. Is that the only child that person was having? Did she have more kids? You need to write a book on inspiration. He sure does. He's awesome. Yeah, so Just always stay humble. And when you see somebody need a shoulder to cry on, give them your shoulder and let them cry on it. I mean, sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need to hear encouraging words. I needed to hear encouraging words last week and let people know that, you know what, I cry too. I have a heart too. I feel bad sometimes too. We all need to hear that sometimes. Everybody don't do that. Everybody don't encourage you. They don't want you to go on. They be like, oh, well, she let her fall apart then. Sometimes you need to hear to say, hey, you're doing a great job. You're amazing. You are wonderful. Don't give up on who you are. Sometimes we need to hear that. We don't hear that enough. People don't say that enough to you because they can care less about you. They're not going to tell you you're doing a great job. Nobody's not going to tell you you're doing great. They had been trying for several years. It was their first successful pregnancy. I couldn't. Wow. Well, I am praying for that family. I don't know that family, but I am praying for that family that God will put something in there, that seed in there that we're going to stick with them one day. Yes, I'm sorry to hear that, Three Wheels. Wow. But you know what? God doesn't make no mistakes in what he do. So like I said, God may have something better in mind for it. Maybe giving them twins one day. You never know. But we just got to stay prayed up. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You're very welcome, Three Wheels. Three Wheels, if you're very well. I got 5 more minutes, and I'm getting off live stream, guys. And then I'm going to call Sissy. What's a good time to call you again? Anytime. That's what you said, so I'm going to call you anytime. But yeah, you just got to pray for one another. You're absolutely correct. God makes no mistake. He don't make no mistakes, Three Wheels. If something happened, don't worry about it. God may have something better for her. You never know. I have to run. Thanks for the encouraging words, Trisha. Have an amazing day, everyone. You do the same thing, Vampire Bunny. If you can come back tomorrow, God's willing, I would love to see you. You know you're my girl. You know you're my sister from another mother. Stay blessed and stay encouraging, and I love you. Yeah, I'm about to get off too, so in 4 minutes, y'all got 4 minutes to say something good, say something encouraging. Frank, are you still here? I'm quite sure you are. Frank is always here. Willie Will somewhere in the background. I know Sissy's always in here. Chrissy, I don't know if she's here or not, but yeah, I'm going to get off in 5 minutes, 4 minutes right now. I thank each and every one of you guys for coming. You all have been amazing, always amazing. I always give you guys the utmost respect because you guys are loving, kind, and special. Don't forget these things. When you say those to yourself, don't forget them. Don't forget the person that you are. Don't forget how genuine you are. Don't forget how loving and kind you are. Just be true to yourself no matter what's going on. No matter how things seems in your life, it's going to get better. It's going to get better for the best. Don't worry about your haters. Don't worry about nothing. Oh, I know that my wife and I tried for 5 years, and other than that, we moved to adopted 2 girls. We now, we get pregnant. We have now. Yeah, we get pregnant. Yeah. Wait, hold on. We moved to adopted 2 girls. We have now, yeah, we get pregnant. Wow, that's amazing. 3 Wheels. God works in so many ways by loving you, waiting for your phone call anytime. Okay, I got you. So, guys, I'm getting off live stream. It is 9. Well, it's time for a couple. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Hold on. This phone be all over the place. Can't stand iPhones. Never get one of these again. But anyway, let me see what he's saying. Then we'll get off. We know that if we would have had our little one first, we would have not adopted them. Right. But you know what? God don't make no mistakes. And he blessed you with children that you will love genuinely. And God knows your heart. So that's why you got them. But be blessed, guys. Be wonderful. Be loving. Be kind. Always be humble. And always remember that God loves you. So don't talk about craziness. Don't worry about craziness. Don't think about killing yourself. Just be who you are. Love who you are. Be gentle. Bye, everybody. Kenya, everybody came along. Be good to each other. Love ya. Bye.